Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen, but this is a special episode because we are breaking down and reviewing Daredevil season 3. Boom, 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 boom. It was dope. Look, this is the reaction review. It's full spoilers. Spoiler. We talk about everything.
Spoilers.
Smallest details to the largest details. So if you ain't watched it yet, I want to hear it because you have been warned right now.
You have been warned.
So, to my left, my esteemed colleague, Arckatron.
What's going on? How everybody doing? Thank y'all for coming out.
Yes.
This is super duper spoilers. Supernova spoilers.
Yo.
Fire.
Speaking of them flames, this season was flames. Dope season. How you feel about the season?
Felt it was really good. It was like, up and down. You didn't know a lot of things about where it was going. You just didn't know. Like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it or he's not gonna do it? Is he gonna cross that line or not cross that line? And then all the other developing characters. Finish the whole season.
Okay. Max Evans, he coming in with that 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just felt it was a good season. It's a very solid season.
Yeah.
The ending leads for more.
Yeah,
which was
especially when he makes the comment of being a man without fear.
Yeah, you could.
We'll talk about that.
You couldn't just end it like, oh yeah, we're done. Bye. No, it had to continue on. Like a show like that, you can't just like, nah, we're done.
Bye.
We're done. We're just gonna cash out. No,
well.
They're still cashing in.
Yeah, like this season was, I feel like they just continue to be solid over and over, like just bringing it.
Yeah.
There is no Daredevil has found a way to bring the drama to a point where when no one's fighting, you're still like, man, I want to know what's going to happen.
It's like a drama show, like with a little bit of fighting and like action and superhero stuff.
It's like, we got the drama here where it's like, there's so many people to get into, and we'll get into each person that we can think of. But Matt's mom is a hottie. We gonna get into Sister Maggie in a little bit.
Sister Maggie. Yeah,
it's a shame we didn't have Sister Mary Clarence, but I mean I understand. You know what I'm saying? We can't be. Oh,
he said the young version.
Oh, the young version. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a little bit because I was like,
no, the people that had.
How old is she?
The people that had, she was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm like his old ass.
What I'm saying, maybe
he was R. Kelly and then
maybe that's what his thing was. Maybe he was the original R. Kelly. What I'm saying, the characters they had, there's 2 young characters.
Yeah.
Dex young. I'm like, that's his son? Cause he looked just like him. That boy looked just like
young
the man.
Dex did look.
Young Dex, like that has to be his son or something.
They did a good job looking for that dude.
Yeah, I'm like, where they find young Dex? Cause young Dex looked just like old Dex.
Oh man, so I really love the season, and they did not pull punches from the beginning to the end. You watch the first episode and you're like, dang, they're still doing it. Like first season you're like, all right, this might be a fluke. We don't know what the second season's gonna be like. You're bringing in Punisher, it might be too much. You're doing it, and remember, season 2 came in when Batman v Superman was coming out.
Okay.
And they had a better superhero versus than that movie had, and probably half the budget, probably less than half the budget. Yeah. So that was good. You're like, dang, so they did it again.
Yeah.
This ain't a fluke. This is a real thing. So the season 3 coming, you're like, well, you know what? I don't know. Because this season, Jessica Jones season 2 was on point. Luke Cage season 2 was on point. Now, Iron Fist season 2 was much better than the first.
They heard the critiques and criticisms.
Yeah. It was definitely better.
He actually looked like he can fight.
I don't know if I'd say it was on point, but it was definitely better.
Much better.
Much better than the first season.
It belonged, like the second season belonged in the, it belonged there. Like,
it belonged.
If that was his first season,
thank you.
No problem. We're like, this got room to grow.
Thank you.
Because we would have been in the boardroom for half the season. Because I ain't care about them damn boardroom scenes.
You can do a boardroom, but it's got to be interesting, yo.
It was not interesting. It was boring as...
all get out.
You know what.
What up, Alan? What up, Max? Everybody in the chat, thanks for rolling through. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. We're talking about, of course, the amazing Daredevil. So
spoilers.
Yeah, we're about to get into some of the people. I want to start out, let's see, with the smaller characters. I want to start out with Sister Maggie.
Sister Maggie, okay.
Because when we meet her, she's just, a random nun.
Yeah.
She's hard, but she's fair. I like her demeanor.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
But she's definitely, we get that idea that she's, she really cares about
Yeah,
this.
yeah, like cares a little bit. Not for
Not too
someone,
much.
like somebody who knows him. I mean, she knew him most of his life. I
But
can get that, but it's like it's look more like a little mother figure here.
Yeah, and then it was weird because in one moment they kind of played it almost kind of like she liked him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, well, man, and then it was like, no, it was more kind of like a mother figure.
More initially it was more like she was a fan of Daredevil. Like she wanted the Daredevil legacy to continue on.
Yeah.
So she was gonna nurse him and get him back to health.
I was wondering if that's basically because Father Lantum.
Yeah,
Father Lantum. Maybe
I didn't know his last name or first name.
Yeah, I just knew
it was Father.
The priest. I just called him the priest.
Paul. But I did Paul. I was like, Paul? Who Paul? I was like, oh, that's his full name, Paul Lantum. Never knew his name until now. Now he did.
He was just a priest to me.
Now he gone.
Gone. But I thought maybe she's just doing this because she knows Father Lantum really rides for this dude.
Yeah.
And she's on him heavy, but she's fair. And throughout his training, all that time, you get this great back and forth between her and her sincerity / like, I guess maybe criticism, sincerity, and a little bit of snark to her, and she has a lot of character. But then they dropped that bomb on us
because I think I knew she was the mother, but I didn't know like how they were gonna present it and when they were gonna.
See, I didn't see that joint coming.
They dragged it along for a while. You're like, okay, she's just taking care of him, whatever. Yeah, she just wants him to be back on his feet or whatever.
Yeah,
but then,
it's not kind of like this.
But then
she kept bringing up that self-pity stuff.
Yeah, but then she started getting more and more. I'm like, that's his mother. I was waiting for them to drop the bomb. I just didn't know when they were gonna drop it.
See, I didn't think that. I was just like.
But isn't that what is in the comics?
Well, see, there's so much stuff that changes, and I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Was the mother in one of the comics?
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't read Daredevil as much as I've read other stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes to the big two, I've mostly read either X-Men or Justice League, and then like some stuff.
Man, those are two things that did movie-wise. I mean.
Yeah, it's like, but those were my two driving forces during the 80s, 90s. Spider-Man off and on, but Daredevil was very, very like every now and then, like, oh, Daredevil, yeah, he's alright. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't super on him, but this show, boy,
it makes you wanna go back and look at
especially the more modern stuff. Was it like the Marvel now, all new, all different Marvel? Definitely since then, but that backstory of her with the postpartum depression, and then leaving. This story did a great job of dealing with your own personal demons and figuring out where you want to go after you've made those mistakes. It does
actually every single character has to deal with that. Pretty much.
It does that very well.
And
now I will say this: the young Maggie was like 16, right?
Yeah.
What? Daredevil daddy like about 40?
But you gotta remember the era too.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're in a different era.
It was a different era. That was like that Jake LaMotta era. Where it was like, well, after
you said
that.
Jake LaMotta. Wow, you took some Jake LaMotta.
Maybe after that.
So I would say that was like that had to be the late 70s? The mid 70s?
Yeah, probably mid 70s.
No, because you think if he was
or
born,
maybe early 70s.
I would say late 70s because Daredevil. How old do you think Daredevil was then?
Well, yeah, you're true. Yeah, so it's probably late 70s. So
late
they
70s.
Probably met around like 78, something like that. But
Yeah.
he was definitely
older than her.
He was definitely older.
Yeah,
visibly older.
Or maybe the boxing made him look older.
Oh yeah, the boxing made him old.
So he just got old from all the punches to the face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yo man, Alan, we ain't even talking about that movie that should not be named in that joint.
What the Ben Affleck? The Ben Affleck?
We ain't even talking about that. We ain't even talking about that in here. It's a new day. All right, we ain't talking about the old. We ain't.
Have you seen the director's cut of that? Like the full, there's more scenes to that. It actually makes it better. That's what they're saying.
Oh, it does?
They were saying it makes it better.
No, yeah, I have heard that it makes it better, but I've never watched it.
I think one day people should watch. Like there's certain movies that are really bad. I'm like, what did they cut out? That's what I want to know. What did
how did this work?
Yeah, because sometimes when they cut that out, it makes it make it look stupid.
Yeah.
And I think that movie is definitely, they probably had too much that they had to cut out.
Yeah,
that made it even more look stupider than it did.
But back to the whole thing with Maggie. Another thing that they weave in very well is real issues like postpartum.
Yeah.
You know, she got to a point where she felt she was either a danger or might end up hurting her child.
Yeah.
So, you know, without knowing, you know, that movie is overhated.
I've never heard overhated.
Overhated. Like, you know what? I'll say this good thing about the movie. I like how they dealt with his sight. I thought that was very unique.
I forgot.
The way they dealt with his sight, with him seeing it like in blue, especially with the rain and stuff. I thought that was extremely unique how they handled that, and that was really dope.
Yeah, because you don't.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm trying to think. We ever seen Daredevil's sight? Like in sorry.
Nah, they don't handle
When I
that.
say Daredevil, you know what I mean, because that guy was, you know, the real Daredevil, the Netflix Daredevil.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah, that's a real Daredevil.
The real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you know, her dealing with, you know, that depression, that shame, and then even telling Karen, like at first, you know, I felt bad about, you know, everything with was it Jack or Jake, whatever is that Jack. And then, you know, I felt even worse because I never came back. And then when he died, so it's just like, it's kind of like one of those things when you don't say something, and then you feel worse, then you feel worse, you feel
like
worse.
Interest on all your choices you made.
Yeah, and it was that, all that shame kind of burdened her. And I see where she's coming from, but it's still messed up because it's like, you were able to have him at the orphanage and experience him as your son, but he was never able to experience you as his mother, and you robbed him of that. Now, would that have changed him? We don't know. We'll never know.
I definitely think it would have changed him, definitely, because he would have had his mother instead of his father in his life.
Yeah. So
he knew his father because he used to clean him up, and
so
he had a relationship with his father. Father passed away. Then where's the mother?
Yeah, it's because
it was the perfect time for her to swoop in.
Yeah.
He was like, at the time, she said, "Oh, I thought he would have been confused." Yeah, he would have been confused, but it's still like, I got my mother now.
Yeah, I got my Ma Dukes. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't even know her. You know what I mean? Didn't know her.
And I see where Max said keeping with the lie would be more convenient. Yeah,
for everybody, but even father kept with the lie too.
Father kept
he could have told him.
And he was like, you know, and jumping on to father, we'll start talking about him now. Him keeping the lie is like, yeah, I understand that you promised her, but it ain't about her no more. Her child is suffering. You see him suffering every day.
Yeah, you the one talking to him.
He feels like he's alone. And you see him going down the dark path where he's always fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's, father should have stepped in and been like, look, we need to tell this boy. It's gone on too long. We need to tell this boy. But I've always loved Father Lansom's character. He's been that guy that was able to guide Daredevil, but not beat him over the head for his either good decisions or bad decisions.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, this is a place where you can come and, you know, I'll respect you for what you've done, but I'll give you insight if you need it. You know what I'm saying? And I've loved that relationship of theirs ever since the beginning. You know, the father has always been that guy. And, you know, rest in peace, Father Lansom. Because up until the end,
he's like this LL Cool J. You got the LL Cool J. You know?
Yo, man, because he's been a great influence. He's helped make Daredevil the man he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just to, like, dang, amazing character.
Yeah. So, okay, so you don't go to character, you gonna get more character?
Yeah, I want to Lansom now, but
I'm gonna say, like, why Dex, when he threw that thing, why ain't hit Karen? Why he killed father? He got great ass.
Father stepped in.
He stepped in?
Yeah, he stepped.
Oh, I may blink my eyes for a couple seconds.
Yeah, he stepped in. He stepped in. He was
like,
he no.
stepped in instead of killing Karen. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, this man got perfect, impeccable aim.
Until now.
Until then, like, one time he just slipped through it that way. Like, nah, he didn't let me know father. Why you gonna kill him for?
He's like, I don't care. Now, I will say this. Let me know in the chat. Yo, Max said Father Lantern was straight beast at billiards. Yo, the funny thing is him being like, hey, you're a father? Just get out of here. When that dude was like, because he was hustling him. He was hustling him at pool.
Oh, yeah.
And that dude was like, he was like, you're a father? He was like, look, just get out of here.
Yeah, just take the money and go. Take the money and go. Get out of here.
Oh, man. It's funny because that's another thing I love about his character. He's a priest, but you know he got a little edge to him. You know he got a little, you know what I'm saying? He was one of them streets.
He's
one of them streets back in the day.
Priest. That's what he is, a street priest.
Because it's like, you know how them pastors where it's like, yo, I'm a pastor. You know what I'm saying? But, I got a pass.
Yeah, I'm a pastor. I got a pastor with a pass.
I got a pass. Oh, man. Let's see. Down Rock Records Arcade said, I haven't seen the season yet. The cancellations had me thrown. Yeah, don't worry about the cancellations. We'll get to that at the end of the show. But don't worry about Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
He hasn't seen Daredevil?
If you haven't seen Daredevil, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out of here. Yeah, because we ain't trying to mess it up for you. We gonna get the further we get into the more serious characters, the more main characters, the more spoilers you're gonna get.
The more spoilery it would be.
So on our journey after Father Lantum, I guess we should get into Foggy.
You wanna go Foggy? What about him?
I think Karen had a little more.
No. Karen's at the top. Karen's Daredevil, Daredevil, Dex, Kingpin. They're
those are
those
top guys.
We just said Nadim.
Well, I'm gonna keep him for the top two in a second.
Okay.
Because all the stuff they dropped some bombs with Nadim.
Okay.
When you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because when they first showed him, but when they first showed him, like, what is this dude?
Alan Lewis says all pastors and priests have a past before they got saved. Some clean, some dirty. And somebody used to shoot pool.
So you want to get the Foggy? Okay, Foggy.
Foggy broke my heart. Well, it broke my heart to see what he was going through because Foggy was trying so hard to hold on to the past because you have Matt and him came up in law and we help people using law and we've used law in the courtroom to save people to make their situations better and we can still do this and it's like no man, Fisk is not. We tried it, remember? Season 1.
Season 1.
We tried it.
You got him in jail, but he's back out.
And
took a year, but he's back out.
It hurts to see the realization come to Foggy that, he never cops to it, but you can see it in his eyes he's like, they did everything right. They did everything right. They got to the grand jury. They looked up documents. They everything you can do right.
Got that jury,
man.
They got that jury. You start reading out on the address or whatever. I'm like, yup,
man,
goddamn.
It's man.
Nadim was throwing up hurling it up in the bathroom. Like, man, I just went through all that.
It's I just went through all that. I've put my family in certain danger. We know this dude killed people. Old girl told him straight up, I had 2 kids. They made it look like a hit and run. So she said I had to divorce my husband to try to save him. Do you know? This ain't playing in these streets.
That's like Fisk kind of person like kill your mama, kill your daddy, kill your cousin, kill your family in Costa Rica. Make it look like an accident, like they fell down the hill or something like that. They're dead.
Man,
that's some kill your whole bloodline kind of person.
It's
Fisk don't play.
Yeah.
Any loose ends, Fisk is Suge Knight,
Fisk is, you know what? Fisk is on some like God level Suge Knight type. Cause to imagine, and we just really dealt with the feds, and I'll get back to Foggy in a second, but imagine how many people he got in his pocket. Yeah. Judges, cops,
because the thing is, it's the same way manipulating people.
He got old boys' healthcare shut off. This dude got people at Blue Cross and Blue Shield. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the house out. We gonna, and it's like a play. The way he's playing it, he's playing chess.
Yeah.
But he's playing years and moves ahead. Like, who would have thought about it? And that guy would be so gung-ho to get the money and I need a promotion. Desperation. Yeah. He's finding people that are desperate.
Yeah. He finds that one little piece of desperation.
And he'll he'll wait, and he's patient too.
Yeah.
And again, he was in jail.
His lawyer said, my client is not a patient man. It's like, no. He's very
He
patient.
plays the long game.
He's very patient.
Plays the long
It's
game.
just that when he wants something, he wants it now. But when he's talking about his plan, like, think about this. Because remember, when he went to jail, he didn't look like he was really stressing.
Nah.
He was only stressing about getting Vanessa out.
Yeah.
He went to jail, and he was like, all right,
good,
I'm in
I'm
jail.
good.
All right, cool. And just seeing Foggy deal with someone like Fisk. Now, I will say, Down Rock Records Arcade said, Max Evans said, Foggy thought the system would work. Guess he never represented a POC before. That's cold, man. It's cold, but it's real. But speaking of Foggy, seeing how, Fisk even came in his family.
Yeah, got his
Very
family.
very slick. I'm going to cut off your suppliers. Then I'm gonna send you a loan officer that be like, oh, we can
Do some stuff. Yeah, if you do this, you're gonna pay.
get you sign your dumb name on it.
And your mom and your dad.
And your mom ain't. So now I run your business essentially because not that I own your business, but all I have to do is leak this paper to, I don't know, SEC or I don't know whoever does bank stuff.
FDIC.
Yeah, whatever.
Federal
send it to them, and guess what? Y'all business gonna get shut down. Y'all ain't gonna be selling no kind of hot links or chicken or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. No more.
All because
no more cold cuts.
And he could have came to Foggy, but straight up, he has to deal with the fact that you didn't come to your brother because of your insecurity about how you see your brother in relation to yourself. Just because your brother is a lawyer doesn't mean that he's better than you or less than you or whatever.
Insecurity
but
is definitely the word.
Yeah, his insecurity about his brother is what caused him not to go to him. Because even Foggy was like, "Why you ain't come to me?" Because he works at Jessica Jones, the Trinity's law firm.
Trinity's law.
He works at Trinity's law firm. So he got money.
What's her last name again? Hagar?
Hold up. Fisk, a.k.a. bald lace front cop from Law and Order.
I say a.k.a. Edgar from Men in Black.
Oh, wow. Man, bringing it back.
Some sugar. Yeah, that guy. I just watched Men in Black like last month for the first time in like years.
Yo, Max Evans said Red Lion Bank in real life is called Sally Mae. Yo, so yeah, Foggy. I mean, at the end, I'm glad they're all back together. But I did think it was kind of messed up where he came to. Why do I want to say Montoya? It's not Montoya. Montoya is from Gargoyles. But the detective, Mahoney. When he came to Mahoney, and he was like, yo, you need to stop, Daredevil. It's like, yo, no, we tried it your way. And the funny thing I love about it is that Matt was like, I'm going to try it your way, and I know it ain't going to work. But I'm going to try it your way just to say that I did it. I'm going to try it. We tried it. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
So move. Get out my way. I tried.
I was something totally different after your move. I was like, move.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Say move. Nah, all right, look, we ain't, come on. All right, Ludacris watches the show, but hey.
Luda, what up? What up, Chris?
What up,
Chris?
But we got to get back to Daredevil.
What up, Mr. Bridges?
But I do like how he gave him that chance as a friend. He said, you know what, we're going to do it your way. He apologized. He was like, you're right. I should have been a better friend, blah, blah, blah. But once it didn't work, once Fisk orchestrated a shootout in the middle of the street, Daredevil said, you tried it your way. Now it's my way. We did it your way. Now it's my turn. And it was the first time we saw, like, I feel like Foggy lost that hope. I feel like hope was just gone.
Yeah.
He was done. But now I would like to get into probably the person that we follow through this whole show, who I kind of feel sorry for and don't at the same time.
Nadeem?
Yeah, Agent Nadeem, man.
Agent Nadeem. Ray, as they called him. Ray. Ray.
All right. Ray Nadeem, when we meet him, is someone that I think is trying to keep up with the Joneses, because it's not like they're poor.
Nah.
They're not poor.
But he keep promising things like that damn pool and everything.
Yo.
They still waiting for that pool.
You ain't never gonna see that
It's
pool down.
ironic that where he,
Yeah.
was taken.
Yeah. It's like, yo.
It's a good loop there, nice little bow on that one. Like I knew he was gonna not go inside. He's gonna got right there. And he did like an old western where you used to have your gun in your hand. Like,
he tried to pull
his Dex. Dex is like
Dex is just like you out. Nadeem is a perfect example of someone who's trying to. He's so ambitious that he can't see his own mistakes or what's screaming at him in the face.
Yeah, by the time he realized it's too late, and even when it's too late, he's still too late to even react to it.
Yeah, because it's like...
Because you saw the dude back, you drive him to the church. He got the Daredevil outfit on. What you doing?
Yeah, it's
you
like...
idiot?
It's
talking about, what are you doing? What are you doing? Really?
What you think I'm about to do?
Really?
Thank you.
Really, bruh? Bruh.
What you think we about to do?
Come on, man. Come on. You think he's just there to see mass? Really? You gonna go join the mass? Really?
I'm gonna join the church. I'm gonna
go in a Daredevil suit.
I'm gonna have communion
in a Daredevil suit.
Yeah, man. So
Nadeem, by the time he realized that it was too late, and it was too late even before his reaction. Because his reaction should have happened 2 things before that when he was locking on the people up.
Well, let's take from the beginning. We see that this is a guy who is living pretty nice. He's in financial hardships because they had to help his sister get 100% cancer free. But she's cancer free now, so those bills ain't going to disappear. But it should start to get better. But we're looking at a man that actually kind of has it kind of okay. They're not in a bad house. They're in a nice house. But you want to keep up with the Joneses because his son made that comment about some kid having parties all the time. He's like, well, I'm going to get you a pool. Like, no, sometimes you need to level with your children. And I mean, your child doesn't need to know everything about your life, but just be like, look, this family is able to do parties all the time, but unfortunately we can't party all the time. Yeah. But we don't have that ability because we had to use our money to make sure that our family is okay. And family is more important than you having parties all the time.
Yeah.
And this pool is just something that sometimes you need to level with your children on an adult level. And kids can handle adult situations, not meaning that they need the responsibility of adult situations, but they can understand and conceptualize, especially at his age. He looked like he was 9? Something like that.
9-ish.
So he can understand, like, hey, we have to spend money for this instead of this. Yeah. He's old enough to understand that. And Agent Nadeem is someone who got in over his head. His FICO score got him.
Yeah, FICO score, that was bad. Yeah. She's at 5 something? She's at 5?
Yeah, but I mean, look at what he had to go through. Stop tying your self-worth up in what you're able to buy, what you're able to afford, what you're able to give, when it comes to like wants to your child.
Yeah, now, I mean, all that didn't do him any good because he lost his wife, lost his son.
Yep.
Then he lost his life.
He did now.
Lost his wife, son, life.
But if you would have stayed your butt where you was, because he was like, I didn't want you to just think I was just a federal employee.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
guess what?
You got a job?
Look,
bruh.
A federal employee that was a father to his son all his life is much better than someone who, I'm a star federal agent, and now you dead.
Now you dead.
With mad dirt up on your name.
Mad dirt. You dirty, bruh. And you in the dirt.
In the dirt and dirty. But I will say that video.
But at the video, you redeemed yourself with the video. You redeemed. You redeemed.
That video came through because when his wife wrote it on that paper, and Foggy was like, "Video?
Video?
Excuse
me?
What you mean? And when she showed him that video, he was like, "We got him. We got that video." Because the dean was like, "You know what? I know y'all gonna come kill me, but I got one last FU before I die."
He had to do something. If he didn't do that, because the thing is, I remember him shooting a video, but I was like, in my head, I was like, how long is this video going to be? They ain't going to show the whole thing. And I was like, maybe he's gonna do something. But I didn't think of like if it was to be admissible, if we are gonna use.
Yeah.
A lot of times people using videos, it don't be working in court either. But like that's because of the technicality of it being.
It was a dying declaration.
Dying declaration.
Yeah.
And like, man, it couldn't have nobody dying declaration in the first 2 seasons. Nobody can have no dying declaration.
Maybe they ain't know. They weren't smart enough. They weren't federal agents, man.
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, shout out to Alan Lewis. Yeah, your credit score does not determine who you are. It doesn't because straight up, and we've said this before on Lounging Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. PST. We've said many times, like people were talking about when they were talking about old boy that was on the Cosby Show, Jeffrey Owens, and talking about he working at Trader Joe's. I'm like, dude, you don't know how life is going to turn out. Yo, straight up. Anyone that's watching this show right now, let you get in a car accident and say your mom goes into the hospital. Like 2 separate situations, that joint will drain your money so fast. Either car issues, especially healthcare issues, will take your bankroll fast. But healthcare bills be, so it's like.
But he was working.
Yeah, he was working, so I'm like.
That makes it seem like I saw him under the bridge or something.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why he was acting so, it's because he was so ambitious. He felt less of himself. His son was fine. Yeah, you want to go to parties, but you ain't going to be able to do everything. And you need to let your child know that early in life. You ain't going to be able to do everything. You can't have everything.
You can't spoil them early.
Yeah, stop spoiling your children.
Don't spoil them early.
I know you want to give your children everything you didn't have, but sometimes the things that you didn't have is what made you a great person today. But with that said, Nadeem, I think what really caught him is when they started rounding up those people. He was like, "Yo, this is."
What? No, I think I gotta get out when he became a worker for Fisk.
Well, yeah, but
then seeing it,
seeing the rounding the people up is what. Because when he walked in that room, he was like, "Oh, y'all."
But again, he rounding people, but it still took him like 3-4 instances when he finally realized, this ain't right. Yeah, or not saying this ain't right, more like I gotta do something.
Yeah, like, I gotta do something.
Bro, you in the church searching for 2 people that you know they ain't do nothing.
That you know you hit a kill.
And you with the guy that did it.
You know you're essentially on a federal hit squad right now, commissioned by
the
Fisk.
Kingpin. They can't say his name. Kingpin. Man, he back to that now. Oh, don't say his name. What do you mean don't say his name? Fisk. That's his name.
Fisk. I said it. What you gonna do?
Kingpin. I ain't call no man, no grown man, no Kingpin.
Shut your bald head. And I know I'm bald, but he bald too.
I ain't call no grown man, no Kingpin.
Yo, look. Let him roll up in here and let's see what happens.
He ain't Kingpin in my world.
I'll put the ropes on.
Them Muay Thai ropes, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
He had the ropes.
We gonna get to there though. We gonna get there. But Nadeem, a great character, someone who is, man, this show they make very relatable people.
Yeah, but again,
Netflix, Marvel in general.
But again, it's the choices that he made. Again, that same thread that you was talking about with Maggie, with Pastor.
It's those choices that you
Foggy.
make when they're well-meaning choices. It's like, yo, man, I just want to shine. Because he said 3.5 years, no promotion. 3.5 years, no raise. You know what I'm saying? I can understand. Coming in that room with everybody standing and applauding him, that's gotta feel good. Come on, man. 3.5 years, you've been busting your butt. You've been doing research. You've been going out and arresting people. You've been, doing your federal agent thing. I don't know what they do. They do things, all right? But you finally get a win. You finally, everybody's giving you the admiration that you feel that you should have.
The praises, the thing that you feel that you're owed.
Yeah, that you're owed, that you should have gotten a long time ago. It feels good. But you have to be careful that that's not being manipulated. And Karen told him, she said, you looking all about us, what about Red Lion Bank? You need to look up that. You need to look up, I can't remember the guy she told him. So she told him to look up like 3 things. He didn't want to hear
the English
The
dude.
Fixer, yeah.
What's his name?
The Fixer guy. Guys, let us know in the comments who the Fixer, like Max or something with an M. I feel like it's something with an M. But you know what I'm saying?
Man, what is his name?
What is it? Oh yeah, thanks Max Evans. We try to drop a little bit of knowledge. Try to drop that wisdom from time to time. You know what I'm saying? He said it was profound wisdom. You know what I'm saying? We try.
What is that guy's name?
I can't remember the fixer guy's name, but she brought it up. She was like, yo, you need to be looking into this. You need to ask questions about this and about this. And he was not trying to hear it. Why? Because he was blinded by ambition. He was blinded. Also, he was like, yo, this has to work because if it don't work, I'm screwed.
Felix Manning.
Felix Manning. I knew it was something with the M. Thank you.
You said his first name was an M.
So, my bad. Look, but he Felix Manning, all right?
Felix Manning. Yeah.
So,
thank you.
He wanted to be the guy, and he wanted to be the guy so much. Kingpin knew it would blind him, because I'm sure Kingpin, when he's playing that chess, he's like, all right, somebody's probably going to try to tell him the truth, but he'll be getting so much great intel. He's be getting so much high case, high profile arrests. He ain't going to listen to that.
Yeah.
Because see, unfortunately, ambition will outweigh wise counsel sometimes. Sometimes that ambition, you like, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm winning, and I ain't trying to hear what you saying.
Yeah, because the thing is, he was worried about it all crumbling. Even though he got a little bit of intel, he was worried about the rest of it crumbling down, and he'd be blamed for it.
Yeah, because he even talked about the arrest that they would be overturned.
Yeah, so he was kept keeping that lie alive a little bit.
Yeah,
so he could just keep his job or whatever. And that man, you know what I did not see coming when they was in that meeting, the three of them, the chief, the other dude, and him.
Yeah,
but I ain't see her shooting him coming at all.
I did not see.
I was like, what? Because I'm like, yo, she shot him with a quickness.
Yeah,
like, where'd she get that gun from? She got that gun quick.
Also, you saw how she had them gloves on mad fast
early. She was ready. She's about that. She's been in that Fisk ring for a while.
Because when he called that meeting at her house, she probably knew. She probably said, he come in here.
But you know what I even noticed too? This is what I noticed too, even when they killed the Dex's girlfriend.
All right.
They had stuff already laid out already.
Yep.
She had the living room already laid out.
Yep.
Somebody was getting laid out.
She made that comment.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Sorry, they're supposed to be renovating.
Yeah, renovating.
She put that on the table early.
Because she probably knew whatever he's coming all the way out to my house for this private meeting for, I'm going to have to kill someone.
Somebody
one or the other.
Somebody got to go. And the thing is, she probably already knew what he was going to be talking about anyway.
Yeah, she knew, because
she got intel, because she got intel. She's the chief.
Yeah, and she knows Nadeem is not a dumb agent. He's not dumb.
He'll put it all together.
He's ambitious, but he's not dumb.
He'll put it together.
So when she got that call that, yo, I got to come to your house. We can't do this in the office. She probably knew. He knows people are dirty, and he knows somebody. He might not know who, but he knows somebody is working for Dex. Working for Fisk.
Yeah.
So when he came in, he laid it all out, and I feel bad because it was late, like you said, but he did come clean. He said, "Oh, this is my fault. It's not on her. She did everything by the book. It's all me, and I relinquished my badge and all that stuff." And she was just like, "Why'd you have to do this?" Pop.
Yeah, it reminded me just super random. It reminded me of Winter Soldier when the lady left. Was Robert Redford's character.
Oh yeah.
When she left and it's for the night or whatever, and then she came back. He like, why'd you come back in here? Now I gotta kill you. You gotta go. Yeah. That's what it reminded me. Like super random though. That's what it reminded me.
It was like what?
Why'd you have to say that on the tape? Now I gotta kill you. Kill him. And he over here looking like he don't know what's gonna happen. He dead anyway.
Yeah.
I can't kill you.
Yeah. I can't kill you. So I'm. She gonna have to go. But that was something that opened our eyes to how deep this went. Because, in theory, we were like, oh, Fisk got people on the inside. But then when you saw that, you were like, yo.
He got a network of people.
Her? Because she seems super clean.
Yeah, it says she wanted to get Fisk too.
And even he said, she's done everything by the book, and Fisk is smart. Fisk is like, use the rule of law to help me. Because she's done everything by the book.
Yeah, she didn't do anything. It didn't look like she was dirty. So that was a very surprising thing. Like, whoa. She,
like, whoa.
Because even when she killed him, I still thought that, like, but then when she set up the tape or whatever, she's like, put your gun down. I'm like, oh.
She's like, no, Ray, don't do it. And cut off it was like, man, bruh. Yo, she said that joint.
Yeah.
Whoo!
So I was like, damn, okay, she's on the other. She's been there. And then even her talking in the elevator with him, you can tell she's been there. She's been there.
Yeah, because that's when you find out they already killed one kid.
Yeah.
Probably because she tried some stuff like he tried, and it was like, you gotta learn. You gonna have to learn. You don't tell on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. So then it's like how deep. It shows you how deep it goes.
Yeah.
Other people that are also being blackmailed by Fisk or whatever.
Yeah, and
they know where your kids at. They know where your children. They know where your house is.
Yeah.
They know everything about you.
And it.
Because the fixer, that fixer,
Yeah, that
he
fixer.
got all that information on you.
It makes it. I was having a conversation about you always need somebody that's like, look, no matter what, I gotta stand up and stand against this guy. But at the same time, it's so hard because if I was to say, you know what, I don't care what you threaten me with, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna speak out. But saying that is like, okay, well, my mom, my grandma, my sister, my brother, everybody about to be dead.
That's with Daredevil, he doesn't have the mother, he doesn't have the
No,
father.
nope.
So the only thing he had was Foggy,
his friends,
and Karen.
yeah.
And that's it. That's the only thing they can threaten him with. Yeah, granted, that's his friends.
And they can sort of take care of themselves. Sort of. Yeah, kind of.
Foggy was
I
just
love how Foggy took that picture. He was like, hold up, cha-ching.
Yeah.
I'm in here. Everybody knows I'm here with you.
Foggy, I would say, is smarter than Karen. Karen's more gung-ho. She's in there just...
Karen be doing dumb stuff.
Trying to lick off shots at people.
Yeah, Karen.
She did.
Karen did dumb stuff in the Punisher series and in Daredevil.
I forgot.
So she dumb.
I forgot that she's
dumb, but she's great at investigating stuff. But she dumb, and we'll get to her in a second. But yeah, Nadeem is one of those people that they use to show how our well-meaning, well-intentioned, like, I just wanna raise. I wanna shine. Let me be great. And the devil can twist that joint.
How far you
and
willing
yes,
to go
I mean
with
the
that?
devil, because Fisk is the devil in this joint. He is the devil will twist that joint. And plus, we're dealing with the priest and all that.
Fisk is very manipulative without even really talking to you.
Yeah,
like he's manipulative. He'll
use circumstances of life that look natural. Like, hey, man, she lost her health insurance. A lot of people with cancer, they'll pull out because maybe pre-existing conditions or what. So it'll look natural. But no, Fisk orchestrated that joint over a year ago.
Now we know Karen's a cokehead.
Yeah.
We've seen it now.
Well, Karen was a cokehead. She was.
We don't know.
Rehabilitated.
We don't see her all the time. She could be in an apartment.
She might be hidden away.
But you would know because her she would act differently. She would act like how she was back then.
Maybe she just do a little bit of coke.
But she would act like how she was back then. Remember how she was late to everything?
Yeah, she was wilding. Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to write all that stuff she was writing. Yeah. She might not be a functioning cokehead. Yeah. As you can see, she crashed and killed her brother.
Yeah. And speaking of that, let's get into Gettin.
Gettin.
Man, all right, I'm going to ding Karen first because I was talking about this off camera. I'm going to ding Karen for this. That whole white privilege stuff she pulled at that black lady's house to get her to tell her about Felix Manning.
Oh, that's one.
All that mess. That was some straight white privilege stuff. You can't just... She tried to shut the door. She was like, yo, you're on my property. I can't talk about this. First, it's illegal for me to tell you this. And I don't want to tell you this. You here with my family. She went to shut the door and she stopped her from shutting her own door. Look, we saw the video of the lady following the man through his own apartment building. You know what I'm saying? Look, straight up white ladies. White ladies be doing it.
It's a Netflix show. It's not reality.
Art imitates life.
So.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They got that idea from somewhere.
Yeah. And that whole stuff that she pulled on the street with, it's like, yo, that wasn't necessary. You ain't had to go across the street and mess with those dudes. Now, what they were doing was wrong. But that doesn't mean that what you did was right. You pulled out a gun. You brandished a gun in public in New York, one of the most CCTV cities.
But she know ain't no cops around. She know the deal. She the cokehead. She know where all the cops at.
She know where the cops.
You know the cokehead. You gotta know where all the cops is at. She know where. She can hear them coming.
She like cops.
You know what I'm saying?
And well, also she pulled out that gun. How you know he ain't got one? This is New York, man. And kids.
She was about that. Caring about that life.
Caring about that life.
She had a couple of deaths on her docket.
Karen got that plot protection, son. I got love for Karen, but let's be for real. She got that plot protection. In real life, Karen probably be dead by now. All this stuff in Punisher, all this stuff in Daredevil season 1 and 2.
I remember Punisher's kind of.
Punisher. she was doing all the reporting and everything. So she was always around that other crazy military dude. And, you know,
Billy,
she was always
Billy.
in that circle. Yeah, Billy. She was always in that circle, buzzing around, asking questions and everything. And she could have easily ended up dead. You know what I'm saying? Especially with...
Frank had anything to say with it, man. Frank was...
Frank...
He was timely in where he was.
Frank definitely, he came through, man. He came through with the look. You know what I'm saying? Now and then you got to take somebody out. But Karen's... I want to talk about one huge thing about Karen's character with her past. When she was like, you know, talking about like, I can't go to college, you know, you'll fail and this will be bad and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, the business go under and you don't know how to do this. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna say this to everybody right now. Stop using our circumstances and stop using us as an excuse for you to be mediocre. You're smart. You have the ability. You have the talent to go to this college and make something of yourself and be higher, go further than we ever could. But due to your fear of failure, you want to use us to slide under the radar and continue to be mediocre.
Who's us?
Her brother and her father.
Oh, okay. It's because like us. I'm like, you saying black people? Us?
No,
We in this now?
Her brother and her father.
Yeah.
Stop using us as an excuse. Stop using your mama as an excuse to stay in this little town and not reach for higher heights. Stop using us for an excuse to not go out there and strive for something
Karen
better.
is definitely a flawed character.
Yeah, it's like just
but
be
you know,
straight
I
up.
think it's I think that's good that she's playing that character. It's a character where it's not like she's very in a Marvel universe, this Marvel cinematic universe or Marvel. She's a very damaged and flawed character.
Yeah.
In a good way where like she's playing the character is great. Cause like Karen is she got some issues here.
Yeah.
She's not the best. Like she done killed her brother. And we see now killed her brother.
Yeah, killed her brother.
Cause she was high, and then her brother set the boyfriend place on fire.
Yo.
Which now I understand why the boyfriend chased and started beating his head like, yo, that's my place, bro. You know, you just set my house on fire. Yo, I'm gonna get this tire and you gonna go down. Look, and you going down hard.
Set my house on fire if you want to.
Bruh, I'm just saying you got to go with that one.
Look, I'm a whoop you until I'm tired.
Bruh. My thing is you can't set a house on fire and still be around. You better leave.
Yo, I will say this. He stood there like, yeah.
I'm like, yo, you got to go.
Yo, and that joint was full flames
You'll be bragging about burning somebody's house down and still there looking at the house, admiring your work. You got to go.
Yo, that joint was in full flames.
I don't care who your
window.
sister is. I don't care who your sister is. I don't care your mother. You got to go.
Yo.
Bruh, this tire gonna meet with your face, your head, your arm, your leg. You ain't walking out this one.
Yo, I'm about to
set my house on fire. Talking about what?
I'm about to beat the brakes off you, boy. Yo, Max Evans said Karen got arrested with a gun in her purse. Where the FBI do that at? Also, Max Evans said, and she got her job back. Karen's superpower is second chances.
She did get her job back. Yeah.
Yo, how you get your job back? All right, Dad, she has messed up mad times. Karen's got mad on the low. Karen's got mad people killed.
She got mad people killed. She got like 9 lives because she should have been like dead like 4 or 5 times easily.
Yeah, she should have been dead when Daredevil saved her in season 1. She should have been dead. Yeah. But that was that convenient timing. Convenient Daredevil timing.
TV show is supposed to be convenient.
Yo, she should have been dead mad times. And also, she's one of those characters that like want to act buck, but they really ain't buck. Like she went to see Fisk like, I killed your boy. I killed James Wesley or James Wesley. I killed him. I shot him 7 times.
I'm like
more,
FBI,
but I ran out of bullets.
I'm like FBI ain't got no microphones and she's shaking.
When they came in and got her, I thought, she confessed to a crime.
Yeah, they could have locked her up in there. They put her in handcuffs and everything.
Yo, look.
I'm like, that Karen, she messed up again. Like, really? You don't think they could have had like Fisk could have had a microphone on him or something?
She thought that he was going to like attack her or something, and then she could get them to arrest him. Or it's like, dude, You are dumb. Fisk is too smart for that.
That's a stupid play.
Too smart. Too smart.
That's the dumbest thing you've come up with. I mean, she's come up with some dumb things, but that was stupid.
Karen done did some dumb stuff, yo.
Yeah,
that girl has used the power of white privilege all through the show.
I don't know what it is, but she dumb. She did some dumb ditty stuff.
Yo, like Karen. I mean, I guess we love you because we got to, but
I think she's playing the character very well.
You do some dumb stuff.
Deborah's a real name, actually. That's why I said
Deborah. The actress is dope.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she.
But in the comics, Karen is messed up too.
Yeah, but dang.
No, that's the character.
I know, but it's just like, dang, when you see it play out, you're just like, dang.
That's what I'm saying. That's good. You see how you feel? But that's
but I mean, that's why we love the show, because these characters make us
they
go crazy.
Like questionable things, like, yo, really?
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. But we got another person who actually is crazy. Your boy Dex.
Yeah, Dex is.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna throw this out to this chat. See what y'all think. Y'all, this is probably gonna be something somebody take a clip from 10 years from now. But when Dex was like 10 or 11 or whatever, whenever he threw that ball and hit his coach, when the therapist realized that he was psychotic, shouldn't he have been institutionalized at that moment?
I don't know.
Wasn't he
I don't
too
know what
dangerous?
the rules are.
Because he's already proven that he will hurt a human being. It's not like he's like, squashing ants or maybe messing with animals or something. He's already elevated to hurting people. I feel like he should have been in an institution.
I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are. Like, if psychiatrists like privilege or whatever it is called, like doctor patient privilege.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah,
it's like
true.
if they find someone who's like really crazy, but like maybe it's more.
She was like, I can change him.
Yeah,
I can fix him.
Yeah, I mean, she had him for a while. He was fine. No, seriously, think about it.
He was on the line.
Yeah,
but she knew she won't go live forever.
But this is it. Even after she didn't live, like he was fine, right? He didn't have anything else really wrong.
Because he was in the military. Then he was in the FBI.
The only that tipped it was Kingpin. He tipped it over.
Kingpin
he saw the guy was on the edge because he's
Yeah.
like, those dudes willing to kill him. He killed people and they say, they like, oh,
they were like, yo,
we surrender. Pop, pop, pop. You want surrender now? You did.
Yeah.
But
when he saw that, he was like, I can use this.
This guy.
I will say his introduction was sweet. Homie was like, pop,
He was a one-man army.
Homie came in, did a slide and like ricocheted a bullet off.
Bullet hitting people off a bullet. Like, yo, his ricochet game is top notch.
Amazing.
Remember when Daredevil and Nadeem was in the apartment and they were like, he's shooting from the other. He's shooting from the opposite. He's on the same side as us.
Yeah.
He was shooting off the building to them, bruh.
Yo,
with accurate aim.
Yo, so Max Evans says facts. Therapist client privilege is suspended if you cop to a murder. So yeah, it's. Yo, man, I feel like he should have been institutionalized a long time ago. But that also gives us a show since he wasn't.
But he didn't have any incidents until since then, really. If you think about it.
because he talked to her about killing little animals and stuff.
Yeah, but he had no.
He didn't hurt people anymore.
He didn't hurt any people anymore. You know what I'm saying? So then he went to do the FBI and get a structured.
But do you think that, even though it's like, well, he hasn't done anything since, don't you think that you're just dealing with a ticking time bomb? Like,
I don't know,
because I feel like yes, he's okay now, and he was taking his meds. But if for any reason he misses his dosage, he doesn't get the full dose or doesn't renew at the same time.
You don't think he should be in the FBI?
You
don't think he should have a gun?
He should not have a gun.
But look at America. Look at the last 10 years, last 20 years. There's a lot of people that got guns that shouldn't be having guns.
Yeah, man. And
then look what happened.
I mean, I'm all down.
But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like you can like, this guy don't need to have a gun or he needs to be institutionalized. But who gonna pay for that institutionalization? Really, if you think about it, they got this.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's the reality of. That's why I like Daredevil so much because like in all the shows,
they're dealing with real stuff
stuff that's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
People
it's like they play it up for the drama,
like
but
a little bit off. But it's like if you really dig deep into it, yeah. But nobody really digging deep into people. Because
you're like you're at work, you're like, oh, it's Dex,
because even Deborah's like
while he's at work, he's fine. He probably takes his meds before he goes to work, and then he has that rigid structure that she said he had to have. Yeah. So he's cool. 8 hours a day. Dex is cool. He just comes in, eats lunch, goes home.
The only time it happens when Kingpin used them investigating him as him turning
on them. And that chess move of Daredevil being like, you know who killed your girl, right?
Yeah, that was it.
You know who killed your girl. Because we saw how crazy he was. He put Julie in the car with him.
Yeah. He's like, we gonna ride out on this one. You ain't just gonna kill my girl.
That's
me not knowing it.
I love how he said, I like to make a toast.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the Daredevil outfit. Like, how did he get on stage? You didn't see him in a Daredevil outfit.
He whooped up on the boy at the door like, yo, man, look, you can't come in.
Yeah, but how did he get on stage without nobody noticing him in a Daredevil outfit?
They said that he knows all of our security protocols. So
no, I understand him. I'm talking about on stage with the band. How nobody in the band's like, yo, bro, you can't be on here with the Daredevil outfit. You know what
I imagine we all on the band. Everybody that watching, we're on the band. We had the engagement party. We're just like, yo, what's up with this dude? Like, I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like, yo, what? Is this supposed to happen? Like, you like doom doom doom.
Yeah, is this like a little play? Like like make him fear Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like a little last.
Like, is this an act or something?
Yeah, Halloween's coming soon, so maybe it's a little early Halloween Daredevil prank.
Makeup University, what's up? Nice to see you. She said, okay, so I don't watch Daredevil, though I agree to a toast. Thanks for rolling through. Thank you.
Toast.
Matter of fact, next time you come through to LA, let me know. We should do something else, do something cool. Makeup University, I met her at the AT&T Shape event. So she's super cool, super girl. Check out our channel if you want to do like makeup stuff. Get your beautification on. But the band wouldn't know. I mean, I say you and me on the band. I'm just playing keys, and then I look, I'm like, yo, some weird dude in a suit.
I thought there was somebody on the mic. I'm trying to think there was somebody rapping. There was somebody singing on the mic right before that.
He's like, give me that. Like, give me that.
Or maybe he's taking a break. And sometimes with bands, like the guy taking a break and sit down. So he's like, that's the perfect time. And they were just playing little. But they were playing the wedding song.
Yeah, the wedding song. The first dance. Yeah.
So the guy definitely was up there. He definitely snatched the mic from that guy.
Yeah. He was like, give me this.
Or he probably threw something at him and kill him.
Yeah, he probably took another microphone like, yeah, he's like, I like to make a toast. Yo.
He brought Julie in the car with him.
He brought Julie. He put a dead body
in the car.
In the passenger seat.
She gonna ride out with him.
Do you know how crazy he is?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Do you understand the amount of crazy inside of his head right now? All right, I wanna break this down to y'all because y'all might not understand. All right, cool. So he saw the dead body. Made him go, he was like, he was mad, right? Then he says, in his head, you know what? I'm gonna get revenge, but I'm gonna take this dead body, I'm gonna put it in the car. All right, these are all the steps. You gotta pick up the dead body, take it to the car. It's a frozen body, so you gotta like kind of force it into a seated position. He's doing all this.
Yeah.
And then he probably puts the seatbelt on her and stuff.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Safety first.
You know what I'm saying? Then he gets in. Then he rides in the car with this dead body the whole time, defrosting. All right.
Yeah.
We don't know how far it is.
True. But he may put the AC on so she wouldn't defrost too much. You know what I'm saying?
Put the AC on blast.
Yeah, put on her side.
Put all the vents.
Yeah, put on her side. All the vents on her side.
Yo, Dex is
crank
crazy.
That thing up, you know what I'm saying? Them cars, them FBI cars to be driving, they got some good AC, man.
Yeah, they got good AC.
They got good AC, man. You gotta have an AC.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. Yo, do you know how hot it is outside New York? Woo.
You gotta have an AC.
I had an AC, man.
Yeah, so Dex's character, the guy who played him very well. Very well.
Very well.
Very that unhinged kind of like any one thing would make this man go in a total opposite direction.
Just like the way he got that painting back. We never saw it But that little spot of blood on there, even
Oh,
Vanessa was like, can we
trust this guy? Is he okay?
This is good. Because she was like, he told me I should think of him as the new James Wesley. Should I? And Fisk was like, no.
We ain't friends.
No, we ain't cool like that. And he was getting a little too familiar. All right, fall back. Don't call me Wilson. All right, my name is Mr. Fisk, a.k.a. Kingpin. Don't be calling my name. You don't know me like that. I'm the new James Wesley.
That little bowl on his part.
I know, look. I don't know it's like that.
Kingpin put you in your place.
Yeah, all up in my apartment. Well, not in my apartment, my whole building. You know that all up in my building.
Talking to my girl.
Talking about some Wilson.
Now that was crazy. Like, we ain't gonna get the Kingpin. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something about her.
Last question about Dex. Max Evans said, "Why and who is paying for Dex's surgery in the end?"
That's what I was gonna ask too. I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
Great minds.
I was wondering that too. I was like,
that'd be Kingpin. He wanted that man back in the field.
Yeah. Because if you do something like that, I guess that would make you own him even more.
No. Or who's ever taking over for Kingpin? Because Kingpin going to jail.
Yeah.
He going back to jail. I don't think he ain't gonna get out this time as easily. So whoever's gonna be the next villain, big villain.
Nohoon 100. What up? Said, yeah, who was that working on Dex? Was that the doctor from Jessica Jones? I wonder.
Carl.
Because he did have the mask on, so we didn't really see.
Carl.
You're right. It could be.
Hey, is that dude? That dude's crazy. I don't want that dude nowhere near my patients. No,
yeah, but I mean, Dex crazy.
But I'm saying, what happened? I forgot what happened to that dude.
Dang.
Carl something.
Because I know he's not dead, so it could be him. And also, because we're about to get into the top two in a second, could it be Vanessa? Knowing that she could still probably use him, because since we're about to talk Fisk, I'm gonna do Fisk and Vanessa at the same time.
The thing I don't know about. I don't know if he wants. The thing is, we don't know the state that
Vanessa's in.
No, that he's in.
Oh, okay.
In terms of why would he even want anything to do with Fisk? Even to be even rehabilitated.
Yeah, you're right, because he's not.
Fisk broke his back.
He broke the his back.
He was like, your back not gonna be here no more.
He was like, I can't
L4, L5, all gone. Now ain't no nothing to repair. You had to put metal rods in your whole spine.
He took him.
I can't feel. Yeah, you can't feel nothing.
You ain't gonna feel nothing.
It was crazy. That was that. Sidebar, that fight scene with the three of them, actually, you know what? The fight scenes in this season, I don't know who directed it, but they look totally different.
Yeah,
the angles are different, and I was like, this looks even more realer. They did a really good job with the fight scenes. People was getting messed up, like always in Daredevil stuff and Punisher.
But you had the reality of seeing people get tired. People make mistakes and slip, or just things like that are like natural situations.
Yeah, all one thing I have to say is, Daredevil would have 20 concussions in this season. I don't know how he ain't brain dead yet. CTE,
Daredevil,
he had CTE just for 3 seasons. CTE already.
Yeah.
Right now. The next season, Daredevil gonna be angry and yelling at people.
Daredevil need a good 6 months to just get back on top.
Yeah, man. He done had 5. He done had 5 concussions per episode.
It's been rough.
I don't know how he's still functioning.
Yo, man,
You know what? It might be them vapors that got some. Whatever spilled on his eye, that may be helping his brain too, man. Because that man, he done got beat up many times.
Yeah, Max. We're gonna get on those fights in a second, especially with the prison scene and all that stuff. But now let's talk about the man. Not the man of the hour, but the man behind the man of the hour.
The man in the white suit.
The man in the white suit.
I'm glad he wore the white suit this season.
Yeah, he was smooth. He was smooth.
Yeah, the white suit. I'm glad that's
that little rose. That's the little rose.
That's the Kingpin that I know is the white suit.
That little rose though is smooth. Yeah, Vanessa was looking at her in that white dress. I gotta give it to her. She cleaned up nice. But Fisk, master planner. Extremely patient.
You know what?
Evil.
You know what? Kingpin is the equivalent of. I had this idea the other day. He's a real mob boss, like a real one. Not like real like criminal mastermind. Like he's the antithesis of a criminal mastermind. Not antithesis. He's the definition of a criminal mastermind.
Yeah.
Where you're thinking moves ahead, you're playing everyone and everyone has their position.
You're figuring how someone relates to something. You're figuring out what they could possibly do and how to stop that. Because even Daredevil says like he's always, no matter what,
5 steps ahead. Not just
5 steps ahead of me.
Multiple steps ahead because his reach is so vast.
So vast. Yeah.
Where you're just dealing with like this one guy.
Yeah,
it's
like,
our one chance to do it. He's got many different plays he can play. Oh, you want to get the grand jury? Oh no, I have to change. I change the whole jury up for you.
Yeah,
okay. So it won't work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna threaten the whole jury.
I'm just gonna have somebody killed in the courtroom if you want. Like I just have somebody somebody notice gonna kill him. So I'm gonna use their leverage against them to do it. Yeah. Oh, I just have everybody addresses.
Big shout out to No Who 100. He said, "Yeah, Superman's mom was looking good and evil this season." Talking about Vanessa.
Okay.
Also, Vanessa's bloodlust is something that I think even throws off Kingpin every now and then. Because remember when he was like, we're gonna, oh bless you, we're gonna discredit him. We're just gonna discredit him. She was like, no. Why don't we just remove him? Remove the threat.
Yeah.
Why? But I think because Kingpin is he's such a mastermind. He understands like, yes, removing the threat would be great, but we just can't have bodies. We just had a shootout in the street in broad daylight.
I just got out of jail. We can't be having many bodies.
Body or no, he's still an FBI agent. Him turning up dead there's going to be an investigation.
Yeah, but still.
We don't need, but he cleared that joint up with them killing each other and everything, with the story they told. But it's still, a dead agent brings, it makes the block hot.
Especially FBI agents. I think it's the first time really Fisk has really been dealing with the FBI in this kind of way. In a way where he's manipulating the FBI to the point. So my thing is like how long he's been in the FBI's, how long he's basically been in the pockets of the FBI, basically. Yeah. How long he's been dealing with the FBI? Because like, was that just when he was in jail, or was it before jail, or before we got there? Like how long? Like the thing we don't know. Remember in the first season, it was like Kingpin. They didn't even said his real name. Yeah. It was like Kingpin, but we were just dealing on the police level. We didn't know he was dealing with the FBI level. So now we see like, man, he can even play the FBI. They're federal agents. He's even playing them.
Like he
easily
his reach.
They got him.
Because dude got someone's health insurance cut off. So you're talking about, healthcare. Yeah. Federal agents, most likely a couple judges,
more than a
police,
couple judges.
Police officers. Like, dude is, and also the underworld, the criminal underworld. But when he was doing that criminal underworld, I was like, I wonder if Luke Cage is going to show up. Because remember, he's sort of. Oh, he's basically Harlem's. Yeah.
He's a replacement for Black Mariah.
Yeah, so it's like, I wonder.
That would have been crazy if Luke showed up.
If Luke showed up.
That black dude that they had, if it was
if it was Luke, but then they also know you're dealing with someone who's like, I got unbreakable skin. What you gonna do?
Yeah, that would be an interesting fight.
That would have been
Luke Cage versus Kingpin. I mean, Luke
wins, but
Kingpin can fight, man.
Kingpin ain't no slouch.
He be breaking people up. He big and he's got like that kind of like. If he hit you one time, you're going to feel it. But he only going to hit you once because he's slow. Yeah. But if he hits you, if he catch you, if he grab you, whatever, he throw you and stuff.
Homie had them wrestling moves on lock. Yeah. Now, speaking of, Max says, it went bad for Wilson when he started taking advice from Vanessa, a rookie in the Vice world, and ignored Felix's advice regarding handling injured Ray. What a simp move. I'll agree.
Yeah,
because remember, the dying declaration is what did them in. If he would have discredited him and if we think about it, a lot of times we see that happen, and that's why I always look at whenever some random dude will come out and try to blow the whistle, and they're like, oh, we found out he looks at child pornography. It's like, really? So you just found this out right when he blew the whistle on your whole organization? How convenient. Or this guy has been embezzling money or something. He's like, really? So now he's been embezzling.
Now
money?
he's been right
now.
When
when he's telling on you.
He just started embezzling.
Yeah. When he's telling on you.
We caught him red-handed.
Really though? But it's right. The best way is to discredit this guy, because then no matter what he says, people will be like, "Oh,
That's the guy,
he's always lying about because he's butthurt about getting fired or being found out or being a dirty agent or whatever." Yeah. And nobody will ever believe him. You come up with that body, or you get the dying declaration, and it messes all this up. I would like to see Vanessa's past, because she said she's always been dirty. I feel like Vanessa probably came up in a mob family of sorts, but probably just overseas.
Bro, we gonna have the Kingpin now.
Yeah. Because...
So you know what?
Because she ain't gonna stop.
You know what?
She might calm it down, but she ain't gonna stop.
No. Back to the Dex thing. That might be in her.
Yeah. She's gonna need someone that she can control.
And that'll be perfect because
and Dex is
he doesn't have any ill will towards her, only Kingpin because he killed his girl.
Yeah.
So I guess
he did come in there and wanted to kill her. Because once he saw her, he was like, "Oh yeah."
But that was just to get back at him. But now since he's gone,
it might be different. And plus, he'll owe her for being able to make him walk again.
That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe she might just start playing that game too, like how he would play, how Kingpin would play that.
The way her bloodlust is, it is very reminiscent of someone who's used to doing this, but not in American culture. See, in American culture, you can't just go around killing people because investigations come with death. That's why, they made it look like a hit and run, or they made it look like an accident, or somebody slipped or tripped or something, or they just lost their health insurance and they died. It's one of those things where you can't just be dropping bodies. But Vanessa has a bloodlust even in the comics. So it might be one of those things where Vanessa's like, all right, I'm going to be cool for a little bit, get my money right, get this organization how I want it to be, and then we're going to go back out there and get this money and get these streets and make these other people pay their tax, they 25%, like my husband had it and all that stuff. Also, being married now, she can't testify against him, or she doesn't have to. So it's like, it's perfect. Now I will say this: when it comes to Fisk, I don't know what it is about Vanessa. She must be. Well, he explained why he loves her, but she really got him. Yeah, she really got him. Yeah, and I think it's one of those things. Now she might be throwing it. She might be throwing it strong. I'm gonna just say that. This is a family show, but I'm just saying.
She's throwing the baseball. She right down the plate.
Right
down the middle of the plate.
She probably throwing it strong, but
Kingpin got the bat.
Yeah, this is right down the middle.
Or is Kane using the cane to do it? He get the cane. Yeah, he ain't the cane stage yet.
Yeah.
When he get out of jail next time, season 5, he gonna have the cane.
But
somebody gonna try to shank him in the leg way. He gonna walk with the cane.
But he's still gonna have the moves, the wrestling moves. You know what I mean? Hitting you with that straight up Zangief style. Backbreaker. Yo, he slammed people more. He put Daredevil through a wall. All right?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, of course, it was drywall, but it's still a wall. Yeah. He talked about her and how she saw him and everything. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where you saw I was evil, and you were still like, all right. And her being evil, I mean, she said, my broken pieces match yours. Probably because, because the way she dropped bodies, I feel like she's from a mob family, but just a mob family in Italy, or a mob family in Spain, or a mob family somewhere where you can just kill people and people don't really ask questions.
I think she's
people ask questions in America. We still have freedom of press. This ain't gonna be no Saudi Arabia stuff. All I'm saying is all I'm saying.
I think she definitely has some definitely checkered past, whatever. Yeah. And it's like the perfect pairing. And she might be more G than him.
Yeah, she's definitely. You know what? Here it is. Fisk is Stringer Bell. Vanessa is Avon. See, Vanessa be like, look, we just gonna kill somebody. We just gonna kill him. We want him out the way, just kill him. Fisk like, look, you can't just be dropping bodies. We just had a shootout in the street. a shootout with, people got cell phone cameras and stuff looking at people.
They ain't gonna care about no cell phone. They're trying to get out of the way.
But somebody, how our society is. Somebody caught some cell phone camera.
Not no shootout.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Everybody running. Because you don't know where the bullets come. You don't know if the bullets come from you or come from somebody. Straight bullets? Nah, I be running. Forget the phone.
Max Evans said all women
you would
are
only take a
inherently
picture
evil.
if you was way away from you in the street. You ain't gonna be. Oh, let me take a picture. Pop, pop, pop. You dead too.
True.
You dead.
But still, people ask questions. People are gonna be like, "Yo, there was a shootout today." Who and those people?
You talking about the shootout when they were trying to get to the courtroom?
Yeah, because
okay.
Remember those bodies that they dropped? Police picked up those bodies. They fingerprinted those bodies. They took hair from those bodies. They investigated who are these people that died? Why did they die? Where did they come from? Those kind of questions get asked in America. But
he probably has some kind of military team that with no names and stuff like that.
True, he probably has a cleanup squad that comes through, cleans them up.
I'll talk to Felix. Felix, man, know everything.
Yeah, Felix.
Is he dead or is he not dead?
Felix.
Still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay, well.
But Felix gave up that chess piece though. He's like, he's been putting people in the freezer. Put Julie in the freezer.
Check the freezer.
Yo, Daredevil said check that freezer. Poor Dex. Dex ain't have a chance. Also, Dex is dope with, Bullseye got the ricochets and all that. His hand-to-hand game ain't all that though. Yo, Daredevil was handling him a couple times.
Yeah, but see, that's what he said. He had to keep him close. If he keep him close, like he got Dex, but if Dex got any kind of space and grab something, it's a wrap.
Yo,
because Daredevil was like, I'm fast, but I ain't fast as them damn thing he throwing at me.
Man, it was just funny, like paper clips,
ashtrays,
pencils.
That first fight scene with
he could get his hand on.
That first fight scene in the bulletin, bruh.
Yo, because even Daredevil was like, what the?
Daredevil got messed up.
Because when he was standing behind the thing, he was like, what was in Jesus' name?
Yeah, he's throwing staples and all kinds of stuff. Because that's the worst place. Tape, pens, pencils, everything.
Yo,
that is the worst place for Daredevil to be fighting him because that guy got mad weapons at his disposal. Everything is a weapon. He was throwing tables. Yeah. He threw a piece of desk at him.
Yo, remember
he was throwing all kinds of stuff at him.
It was just funny.
Yeah, he hit him with the desk that he slammed him through or slammed him through. Like, really?
It was just funny the way he was able to just anything, any random thing.
Yeah, anything.
Like pick up a cell phone case and just throw it.
Throw it through it.
You're like, where is he getting it? Just, because when you think about it, there's tons of stuff in the office for you to throw. Like, when you just think about randomly, like pens, pen holders, cups, coffee mugs, all kinds of just random stuff in the office that you can just throw. You. Yeah, that can hurt you. Also, the soup maker was in the freezer. Yes, saw that too. Which let you know that,
Oh, wait, that's what that was? Yeah, Melvin's gone?
The first guy that they
Melvin's gone? I liked Melvin.
Gone. Just like, look.
Oh, man, Mr. Potter.
Yo, he
gone.
like
Potter.
Yeah, Potter gone, though.
Oh, man.
Yo, Betsy better get up out of here.
Yeah, Betsy in trouble now. He always talk about Betsy in trouble. She really in trouble now.
Yeah, because...
She better run like he said. Run. Don't come back.
He said, don't come... Look, man.
Quit your job. You're gonna lose your life.
So, last but not least, the man of the hour, Daredevil.
Oh, really? I thought we talked about him already. Now, Daredevil. Maddie, Mr. Murdoch.
Someone who went through the full range of emotions. I gotta get to the actor Charlie Cox, who also watches the show.
Yeah, what up,
man? What up?
Charlie?
Double C, C2, C squared. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. What up? To the scene where he was acting like a blind guy, but that could see. Yo.
Oh yeah, when he went. Yo. You mean when he went to the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he used his thing. Did a good job, bro.
That's that Emmy level stuff. Like, give props.
But you know what that's like? Sidebar. That's like Tropic Thunder, where like Robert Downey Jr. is playing a black dude. It's not a black dude, but it's like a double.
Just as another dude. Yeah, just as a dude.
Yeah, trying to be another dude. Like that's one of those things. Like you had to play like you can see. But you can't see.
Yeah, man. Cause knowing where to kind of focus your face and your eyes.
And
because
He didn't do it. He didn't do it like for a blind man. He did it well for a blind man.
Yeah.
But he's not blind in real life.
Yeah, cause it's crazy. I was watching it. I was talking to Lisa. I was like, yo, we're watching someone who is acting like a blind man that's acting like he can see. That's some Emmy level stuff.
So that's like Inception level of like.
Yo, it's
another level, like another level to
that's
like
crazy. He killed that role.
Well. He did that very well. I'm like, wait, he's not. I can tell he can't see still.
Yeah.
But he's doing a well job of making people not think that he can see.
Yeah, because if you're not paying attention. He's not wearing the glasses. He's not using the walking stick. You don't pay attention. You don't never really look at somebody's eyes.
Like, oh yeah,
unless you're like in a deep conversation. You know, it's just like, hey, how's it going? You need to sign in right here. You know, you take a piece of paper. It's like, all right, cool. Here's your badge. All right, cool. You don't really like focus on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he knows that. He knows if you just do the basic kind of like high.
But that's actually the first time he got to do it because you got to think he's always Matt Murdock or Daredevil. Yeah. He's never. There's no air in between.
He pretended to be Foggy.
Yeah. There's no air in between where he's actually not pretending to be Matt Murdock.
Yeah, it
was very interesting for him to do that.
Yo, yes, we're gonna talk about the internal monologue scenes.
Oh,
We're Max Evans. Those were great. We're gonna get to those.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I got a sidebar with Jessica Jones when we talk about.
All right, cool.
Just remind me of the Jessica Jones things.
Just the full range of emotions, dealing with his past, his father's past, reconciling with his mother, dealing with how he feels or how close he is to Fisk as being like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Man, Daredevil himself, Daredevil the man, and the man behind the mask. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible this season, man. Like, these are 3 seasons that are all solid.
Solid, yeah, definitely.
Like, definitely worth the watch. And the way he handled his relationship with Foggy and Karen, I know that was kind of messed up at first. But to see him come around, especially at the end where we're happy for now.
Yeah. Not for long.
Yeah, especially when they dropped that mention of Man Without Fear. I was like, oh, okay. But wow. The fight scenes. Now let's talk about that prison scene.
Yeah.
To be able to operate at that level when you're at least like a little bit drugged, because a little bit went into his hand.
His hand, yeah. He's like, what was in there?
Do you know the type of training Stick gave that man?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's still dealing with Stick's death. Stick just died.
Yeah, Stick died. Defenders, right?
Let's say, because see, they don't give us a calendar with these shows, but let's assume Stick died 3 months ago, something like that. Because they said...
And Elektra's gone.
They said he had been under
and we don't know if Elektra's gone either.
Yeah, Elektra ain't gone. We know Elektra ain't gone.
So you think she's going to come back season 4?
She'll be back somewhere. Yeah, sooner or later she'll be back.
For her and her
I would like to see her come back and be a larger antagonist for the Daughters of the Dragon or Iron Fist. Oh. Something to help him out. He needs some help.
He needs some work. Wait, because his villain was Davos, Sir Davos, as I call him.
Davos was a decent villain.
Yeah.
But
who was the villain in the first season again? Was it the father was the villain?
Well, the father, it was kind of the father / the hand.
Oh, yeah, the hand. I forgot about the hand. How could I forget about the hand?
I can't remember her name. The
Madame
old
Gal.
lady, Madame Gal. Yo, Madame Gal is the
because we got introduced to her in Daredevil.
Yeah. Yo, when she hit.
Yeah, she got that Buddha palm. Boy.
Yo, she hit her with that Buddha palm. She was like,
she Daredevil that first season put that paw on his chest.
And then when Iron Fist came at her, and she was like, you think you special?
Bruh.
And then that's when we got all that history of like, oh, these people were in Kunlun, they left.
Yeah.
It was, man,
they OG Kunlun.
Straight up, the story beats and the nuggets of history that we get in Defenders are definitely on point. The show didn't play out exactly how I wish it would have, but the historical nuggets, we got some
All
love.
I'm saying is she was heavy charging that charge when she hit Daredevil in the first season. She was charging that for a minute. She was like,
she was
waiting all day for that, basically. She was just charging all day, like, okay, something happened. I'm gonna get that one punch. That's all I was gonna need.
I'm gonna whoop you up real good.
She hit Devil with that punch. He was like, whoa! I was like, yo, Madam Guy got some strength on her.
Oh, man.
Fucking with the cane, she's like, that cane is fooling you.
Yo, don't let that cane fool you. She probably take that and be like, Be done.
Yeah.
But Max Evans says, I feel like Matt Murdock's NERDSoul as Elektra, that's what took him so long to get out of self-pity. I know one thing, when she's around, he's definitely more, is optimistic the word? Maybe optimistic's not, but he seems happier when she's around. Even though Elektra is trouble. Let me tell you guys.
Elektra is trouble.
Elektra is one of them girls.
From the beginning, she's trouble.
Elektra, one of them women that you look at her and you like, yeah, but she trouble. You know, you can look at her and be like, she trouble.
Elektra is definitely danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
You will have some fun.
Yes.
You will definitely have fun. You'll even have memories you can look back on. But she trouble.
But when the East is in the house, oh my God, danger!
Because she is trouble. Mm-hmm. Like when she came back in, I was like, it was funny because of how Karen was acting. I was like, girl, you ain't no competition for that. Just fall back, shorty.
Yeah.
Fall back.
We talking about Elektra now.
Elektra, you are not in her league.
But now when she came back like the father, like a little chipped up, not the same. Some stuff is missing.
Yeah, she was a little
dead.
crazy.
She was dead in the ground.
Yeah, she was in the ground.
Then she come back on some.
They put her in the little bucket. Yo, she had a.
I mean, she came back, or whatever.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
She was crazy.
Thriller. So she was a little bit off.
Yeah.
So she was there still, but she was a little off.
Yeah. So like Matt, the way he dealt with his father's memory, the way he dealt with his mother, is very understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of shutting her down a little bit, but then kind of coming around. It was tough, but seeing him react to Fisk, because he was very reactionary the whole show. Because Fisk had already planned this. Fisk has been sitting in jail doing nothing but planning and making omelets, B. That's all he had to do.
Omelets and planning.
Omelets and planning. And also the boss movement being like quiet and everybody like getting.
Oh yeah. They're getting a quiet. Everybody was like,
they was like, all right. There's some baller stuff. But seeing him react, but trying to keep his head above water, literally in the taxi cab, all these things. You really see a man who's on the run, but on the run away from himself sometimes, away from his friends sometimes, but on the run from, of course, the public opinion and actual cops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The whole show. The show did not let up on him. And when he finally got a grasp, that's when we got him, the whole thing with Dex. Finally got a grasp and kind of turned the tables a little bit.
Yeah. But people have been playing him the whole time series.
And we have seen
him
kind
had
of
the upper hand where he was like, okay, I know what's going on. I know how to play this move and play it right. I thought, like I was saying before we started, I thought that he was going to use Dex to kill Kingpin instead of him killing Kingpin.
Yeah.
But he still wanted his moment. He still wanted to prove to Kingpin that he wasn't going to kill him still.
Yeah.
He still had to have that move.
Like, you can't make me kill you.
Like, he wasn't going to, I mean... The thing is, if Vanessa didn't say stop, you think he would have killed him? Cause he was going for blood.
Man, it's tough.
I think he was gonna keep going.
I think he would have killed him. Now, quick question to the chat: why do you think Fisk wanted Daredevil to kill him? Because, I mean, Fisk does all this planning. You assume he does this planning because he expects to be alive.
I guess.
But at the end, he definitely had this thing like, go ahead, kill me. And it's like, what? Like, where'd that come from? Like,
I guess he felt if he didn't die, if he didn't want to go back to jail.
Yeah.
Because if he goes back to jail, then he won't be with Vanessa. I guess he'd rather be dead than be with Vanessa.
I'd rather be dead than be without Vanessa.
Without her. Because really, in his mind, like, I mean, he did crush Dex's spine and stuff like that.
He crushed
the
heck out that spine.
He didn't know what Daredevil would do with Vanessa either.
True.
He could have killed him and then killed her or whatever. Or, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel he was just at the point where it's like, yo, okay, do whatever you want to do, bro. It's up to you.
Chris Smith came in. What up, Chris? He said Dex showed up with a frozen shorty.
Yeah.
Yo, we already covered that, but yeah. Yo, he crazy.
She was frozen, you know what I mean?
Homie, Shorty was super dead. She had been dead for
a couple days.
And see, at least a couple days, maybe a week. she had been dead for a while.
Yeah, but she was on ice.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? She was on ice.
Put your cigarette. Wait, trying to work out, get your chest all nice.
This is a weak move from Kingpin. Why is he people on ice? Why just kill him?
Yeah, Kingpin
Grind him
definitely.
up?
Yeah, that was one of those things. It's a story. That's a story joint.
That's a loose end for him to not tie up Kingpin. That's a little sloppy. But you know why?
Well, that's
you know
a plot thing.
But you know why it's sloppy? Because he didn't let Vanessa in. If he let Vanessa in earlier, I think things would have been less sloppy. Because his emotions were all over the place, trying to get her back.
Or maybe he was holding those bodies frozen so that he could pin murders on more people. Because remember, he pinned the dude. Maybe because I'm thinking Kingpin is definitely one of those Vata acid guys, or cut you up and meat grinder and feed you to pigs or something like.
But he's more strategic with his killings.
Yeah. Maybe he kept
because
those.
Because like the
what? Just like they did with Nadim, I'ma keep Julie. So if Dex go crazy, I frame him for this girl's murder. We got all this proof that he's been following her and everything.
Yeah.
That's why he keep all them dead bodies.
And he will.
If Betsy get out of line, we got old dude. We can show they've been in a relationship. Maybe spurned lover. She killed him. We can always work something.
Flip it.
That's why we keep them bodies on ice.
Like I said before. Criminal mastermind, a real criminal mastermind. Where you're thinking like way moves ahead. You thinking of moves that anybody even thinking about.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, why you got these frozen dead bodies in this freezer? Why don't you just kill them all, put them in a meat grinder, and feed them to the lambs or whatever? No. Yeah. This man's like, nah, I'm gonna pin stuff on other people just in case they try to pin something on me.
Yeah.
And again, use them as leverage.
Yeah.
His whole game is about leverage. He's been leveraging everybody the whole season.
He's used either fear or greed to control just about everybody.
Yeah, because those are two things that people have, fear and greed. People are greedy and people are fearful of everything.
Yeah, so it's like he's used those two.
He's using those emotions against
spades.
people.
Yeah. Now, Max Evans said Fisk would have won in death because he would have killed Matt Murdock like Foggy alluded to. It's a Catholic thing. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
So saying like the man would have been gone.
Yeah, Matt Murdock would have been killed. It would have been, and then he would have been responsible for death.
See, that's why I was wondering if Punisher was going to show up like in the last episode or two and kill Fisk and be like, I'll take that demon for you. Remember in season 2, Punisher was like, look, I'll cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no coming back for me. But you don't need to cross this line.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You need to stay back where your butt is. Even though, my wife was like, are we supposed to sit here and think that everybody he done whooped up ain't none of them died? And I was like, yeah, because he's put some real hurt on people.
Yeah.
He's put some hurt on some people. Out of all
but
these
he makes sure that they're still alive.
Like he'll beat them up and then he'll put his finger right there and be like, oh, they still breathing.
No.
Because there might be some internal bleeding.
He's left the scene and he knows they're alive. Well, after that, we don't know. Same thing with Batman.
Yeah, because it's like, are we supposed to believe that Batman?
Especially that fight scene in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Somebody died.
Yo, he slammed the dude on his head.
That was actually one of my favorite scenes of that movie. Like, he was messing people up in that scene.
Batman killed mad
people. Yo, everybody, half the people died in that scene. They went to the hospital and they died. Beep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that dude, he slammed the dude on his head.
Yeah. That dude's dead. Sorry, Batman. You've killed people.
You've killed tons of people.
You've killed a lot of people, actually.
Oh, man. But,
My thing is this. Also another thing. Is he, paying their medical bills, man? Can he mess these people up, man? Come on, Batman. You got the money.
He ain't paying no medical bills.
I'm just saying he got...
Yo, bad guys don't get medical bills. They don't get covered.
He might have a certain hospital for them, you know what I mean? Like, he might have bought a hospital just for them. But the people he mess up. You were messing up Batman, here's a card. Go to this hospital.
Go to this hospital. Take care of you. They'll wrap your ribs
There's
up.
irreparable damage to these people. Brain dead. Somebody got to be dead, man.
People be getting whooped up. People get slammed in the brick walls.
He got this kind of body armor and stuff. Like, come on, man. He messing people up, bro. There's no need for that body armor except for for guns and like that. But you can have
some bad guys be having guns.
But you can have a thinner material like Daredevil.
He
got this kind of barbaric armor that he got, man, messing people up. They're not in no barbaric armor either. So why he got this armor for?
Cause he's Batman. He gotta show his technology.
He gotta be messing people up, man.
Yeah, people
broken
be dead.
ribs, internal bleeding. They died. They can't. How did they get to the hospital, bro?
Christmas said they all go to Wayne Central Hospital.
That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm thinking, how they get into the hospital? Who bring them to the hospital? They criminals.
It's I don't know. Like the police just they show up. They're like, oh, Batman woke you
But
up.
how often do they show up, man? They late, man.
Police always show up at the end, though. You know, so they come there.
But by the end, they already dead, man.
Nah, they ain't dead. They just like they just like.
No,
They're
they
like
know. They ain't say nothing. They like dead.
They're a little hurt.
They
They
dead.
hurt up.
Man.
But yo, man, this show, whether it's Daredevil dealing with Karen, you know, whether it's coming to grips with Foggy, whether it's being like, look, we tried it your way, whether it's dealing with Fisk, Dex,
His mom, father,
like
Nadeem.
Nadeem coming and saving him when he didn't have
Dealing
to.
with Dex.
You know, dealing with Dex, figuring out how to fight a villain who has a unique skill set that isn't particularly something you can defend against. Because, like, you know, the Ricochet stuff is what was messing him up. If you throw it straight at him, you know, he was just like catching that. There's no problem. But the Ricochet stuff was messing him up.
Yeah, he's like, wait, oh, right there.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he would throw things off. Like
So-
his Ricochet game was top notch.
Man,
top
straight-
class Ricocheter.
Yo,
if that's even the thing.
The illest Ricocheter in Ricochet history. Man. But with that said, we've dug the show. Now we're gonna get back into some general stuff. You were talking about Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah. So I was saying that because we didn't talk about it yet. So this is a good segue back into Daredevil.
Yeah.
But I felt the Jessica Jones when Kilgrave came up in the end should have been throughout the whole season. If he was in her head the whole season, that season would have been. I felt the season would be even better. I like the season.
Yeah.
But if he was in her head, like, because you know she wasn't sleeping and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sleep deprivation. She going a little loony there. Him in her head throughout the whole season makes way more sense than just being in like a couple episodes.
Yeah. Now
I wish that happened.
I'll say this as someone who has done some shorts, some sketches and stuff like that, and is also looking to do film in the future. I love how they did the flashbacks. I love how they did the inner monologue because it was very cost effective. We did flashbacks without doing a new scene. We were in that whole. But it's funny because you go black and white, and you're looking onto it. It was very unique the way they did it.
Yeah.
You know, you kept it nice and cheap, but it was unique.
Yeah.
You know, you had the sound of the baseball game, and you had the coach there. And stuff, but you were still in that hotel room.
Yeah, it was a flashback, but
it's
like a flashback. It was a flashback forward.
Yeah, it was very
keeping it in the time where you are, but the room is different.
Yeah, so it's like you're reading this stuff and you're seeing it play out, but it's in that room.
It was a genius move. Very smart move.
It was something that they took away from stage plays that was uniquely done.
Yeah, it was
definitely
a stage play because you almost like you bring some of the props, but not all of the whole room.
It was very
like bringing the props into the room and keeping it exactly.
So when I saw that, I was like,
it was a stage move.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's a very cheap way, but a very effective way to handle stuff like that.
Yeah, I like it, and they like that even with the father coming back talking to him, and then his father turning into Fisk, like
showing that dude, man, and then also that moment when there was the black background and you had, it wasn't Dex, it was Matt Murdock looking at one and then looking at the other, and
looking at what? Women looking at
who was the flashback? It was a complete background, and they just had the spotlights on their head, and I can't remember.
Was it Kingpin you talking about?
Maybe it was Kingpin. Maybe it was Kingpin that was looking at one side and then looking at the other. But that was another very cheap way and very unique way of doing a flashback kind of story. Yo, man, it was just unique.
Yeah,
it was just
even
very well played.
The way they filmed it and the way they the cinematography, like the way they did this season, it was definitely unique to even this season itself.
Yeah, it was much different.
Yeah, definitely different. I don't know who directed it or who was the showrunner or whatever.
Yeah, because I think Drew Goddard is still
the showrunner.
Yeah, but I just know it looked different.
Yeah,
but it's still it just raised it another level.
Yeah, it raised the bar. Man. You guys gotta
because
catch
none of these seasons have been whack.
Nah.
Season 1, breakout. Thought it might have been a fluke. Season 2, straight on point, where you had the first half of the season dealing with, should I kill? Can I kill? Am I doing enough? And Punisher being like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then having the second half dealing with Fisk like, oh snap, yeah, you're still in jail. And then showing the power in jail he has. Yeah. And then with season 3 having him get out and up, man.
And now you see the full-fledged, even though he's, at the time he still was a criminal, he's now playing everyone like puppets.
Yo.
Like, masterfully.
Tons. This season was a bomb, yo. Daredevil has mad bodies on him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, I feel like at least a couple of those hallway scenes, like one dude died.
Yeah,
one dude died.
Yeah,
this is what it is. Died from complications earlier. Died from complications in the hospital like the next day. Internal bleeding or something.
Yeah.
Stroke. Lungs fill up,
blood in the lungs.
A heart attack because it's doing too much fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
but this one had that hallway scene that they've all had.
Yeah.
Was when he was in jail. That kind of like that was crazy. The way that they shot that when the guy was trying to get him to the other room, and he had to still fight them guys off. Yeah. I was like, I'm getting lost. Which guy is which? The guy there was two of them, or was there one of them?
It was one of them.
But I got confused on it a little bit.
Yeah, because when he had on the gear, he got changed mad fast too. He changed into that police gear quick.
Yeah. But it was interesting, like how they like filmed that, like them following them or whatever. This is like really interesting, like the way they filmed these fight scenes are like really, really interesting.
The way they followed them, even though they've done a lot of one-shot fights before, this one was had more of a like handheld cam kind of look to it.
Like you're just following them through it. Even the shootouts part, that was crazy how they shot out. And in the streets, I'm talking about like the street, like that was like crazy. Like they were on the bus, like, yo, can you help me? It's like, like that's
when they were inside the van, and he was like, shoot right here. Shoot right here. And he was like, pop out, and the dude was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
Matter of fact, Daredevil, that's your kill. All right, don't be acting like you don't kill nobody. That's your kill.
He did.
All right, that's your kill. You killed 3 people.
He did someone to shoot right there.
He was like, shoot right here. He's like, oh.
He could have said.
You heard another dude like,
that was like 3 kills easily. Daredevil, they're on your conscience.
Yo, Daredevil, he be killing.
I was gonna say that he didn't see it, but he didn't see it. So it don't exist.
Can't you see?
He act like you know what? Daredevil ain't kill nobody. He ain't seen nobody die.
Yup. We don't know.
He ain't seen nobody die.
I ain't seen it.
They still alive.
I ain't seen.
He see no evil, hear no evil. He ain't see no evil.
Boy. But man, I'm glad that we got this. We are in a wonderful time for geek stuff, y'all. Yeah,
wonderful time.
We were in a wonderful time.
Wonderful time.
This whole year for Marvel Netflix has been, besides one season, which just gave us a bad taste for the first season, essentially a stellar year for Marvel Netflix.
Yeah.
Everybody's been watchable. Everybody's come with story elements that's like relatable. Yeah. And you have characters that you can hate, that you can love, that can get on your nerves, that you can't stand. That's TV that we all love.
But it follows the Marvel Kevin Feige model, of like, it's not about the superhero part.
Yeah.
It's about
you're watching. You're like, you know what?
It's relatable. You relate to characters in general, in movies in general. You relate to these characters. That's why it's like, or you can understand these characters. You may not relate like fully.
Because I understand even the Deem. Even now, I understand the Deem. It's just that at the very latest moment, when Karen brought up those people, he should have at least looked into them.
Yeah, but he was so headset and certain. But I was the same thing. Like it's about the characters, so that's a Marvel thing. They develop their characters very well, or they try to do it the best they can. Yeah, and then we get to the fighting part.
Yeah,
then we get to the superhero.
I remember this. I can't remember. It's maybe like episode 3 or 4. We go almost a whole episode, and there's like no fight, but you're still like, yo, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's up with the FBI.
There was one episode where Daredevil just showed up at the end, the Karen episode. He literally was at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
most of it was Karen and her flashback. Yeah. It was like an episode of
Karen was wild. Oh, shouts out to the Yin Yang twins.
Oh yeah. When she was dancing, yeah. Young Karen.
Oh man, young Karen, half butt naked Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
To the
forgot. Yes.
To the sweat drops down and falls. I'll give the radio
and
version.
falls.
I was like, man, that Yin Yang twin.
I
Because when it came, I was like, what?
Yeah.
The Yin Yang twin.
That's how the seasons. That's how the episode started, right?
Yeah, that's how it
I was
started.
like, wait, is this the
And
same show?
it just said before, and I was like, what?
I was like, is it the same show?
And then when we saw Karen have my nigga, I was like, oh boy, this the girls going wild Karen. Look, every Karen got a pass, boy. Don't let that journalist fool you. Every Karen got a pass when she was wilding. Yeah. He was out there pouring liquor in other women's mouths.
Yeah, that was it was cool. Like the whole episode was literally it was called Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
The episode was called Karen.
Yeah, Karen was like, get low.
Yeah,
like an 18-wheeler.
So yeah, it was cool to see that. Like we're like that episode had nothing. To do with Daredevil. It was literally just had to explain the Karen character.
Yeah,
you would think they would have had that earlier, but it's good that like they established the Karen character
because we got that call when she called her dad. And he was like, it's not a good time.
Yeah, and it was like that was cold. Like, yo, that's cold. Like, damn.
Yo, but you gotta remember
now we see why it wasn't
now
a good
we
time.
see why it's like
it's never gonna be a good time.
I love you, but I don't know if I'm over this yet.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? I can't,
And we don't have the timeline, and maybe that was like 2 years, 3 years removed. Like, we don't know the timeline when that happened, when
the Down Rock Records Arcade says, okay, I gotta go watch this now. Y'all are having too much fun, and I'm feeling left out.
Oh, he watched it?
We told, because he didn't watch, or they didn't, I don't know, he, she, whoever. Let us know if you or he or she, I don't want to mess you up, but he or she, however you were doing, we told you, and they decided to stay. They was like, we want to stay, so thank you for staying, but yo, you missed so much. You missed Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang Twins are part of the MCU.
369.
Get low. To the windows, to the wow.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I feel like...
Yo, if they would have played that in like one of the scenes where Daredevil was just throwing people around to the window, clash.
Actually,
to the wall.
Actually, Daredevil got messed up. Really messed up twice.
Yo,
after with the church scene, he got messed up there too.
Yo, he got beat down.
He got beat down. Yeah. Dex put a couple whoopings on him.
Yeah, because man, he got that ricochet game.
Yeah, but even in the fighting, he was messing him up at the end.
He had a little bit of hands.
Yeah.
But he ain't have enough to keep up with Daredevil. Yeah. Daredevil got the ropes. Once he got the ropes, he was like, he came home. He was like, let me wrap this up. About to get on.
Man, yeah. And I remember when. What was it? When was that? When the guy was when he was first like learning how to fight again, like and they brought the guy in
because his right ear was deaf.
Yeah, and then the guy he hit him like, man, that guy really hits hard, or whatever. Like that guy hits hard. Like, he's like that dude has something behind his punches. Daredevil got more than just a punch. He got something behind him. He got the full force of like hate behind his punch. He hit with fury, man, like fury and anger is behind them fists.
Simon. Yo, Simon, what's up?
What up, Simon?
Simon, how's it going? But yeah, Yin Yang Twins, man. Yo.
What do you say, Simon?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What does Simon say?
Yeah.
What does Simon says?
Ooh. He's probably like, come on, guys.
I've never heard that one before.
I haven't heard that before.
We just said that on there. We ain't gonna say that over there.
He said ski.
Nope.
Where
street.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Ow, bleep, bleep, bleep.
Street. We going from the street.
But yeah, show is just good, man. Show is good. I'm glad we got it. Show is just good. Yo, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all of these shows. From the beginning, after a while.
What I usually do with these shows, I give it like a good 6 months to a year before I rewatch it.
Yeah.
I usually rewatch it before the next season comes out.
Yeah, because I wanna rewatch all of these chronologically, even though it's like
the only one I might not
with the timeline.
The only one I might not rewatch is Punisher. That was a much for me. Like emotionally, that was a lot going on with
it. Punisher, when I reviewed
it was great. But I'm like, this is a little bit much.
Yeah, it was.
I'll wait for season 2.
There were 2 that were a lot for me emotionally, which was Punisher and Jessica Jones season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
Because I even say in my review, I was like, this should be called Jessica Jones: Broken People, because nobody.
Yeah, because Trish unraveled.
Trish unraveled.
What's his name? The roommate. Not
the roommate. The next door guy.
The neighbor.
he was going through his issues.
He was going through it.
Jessica Jones went through it. Then her mom, and then what went on with the mom.
The
guy upstairs that was the painter. There was the new super or whatever. Just so much.
Yeah.
Like it was just so much.
Wait. This is the season where the other guy get killed. The roommate get killed, right? The roommate and the girl. Or that was first season. The roommate, the brother and sister.
I think that was the first season.
First season? I can't remember.
Was that the first season? I can't. It's so much blends together. That's why I
gotta
watch
it.
No, it
because Kilgrave killed him.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
She had to cover it up.
Oh, what up, Mr. Black Culture? Peace.
And that was so sad because his sister, man, she was like, oh, her brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, they were so close. Weirdly close.
Yeah, but it's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Yeah, Jessica Jones probably has the most emotional tolls on.
Yeah, because it's like, dang, this is good, but it's
a psychological thriller.
Dang, this is a lot.
Yeah,
this is heavy.
It's
like,
Gone Girl bad. Like
it's like you just want to hug everybody on the show and just be like,
y'all okay?
Like it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, so Jessica Jones definitely takes it there, and it set the tone from the first season.
Yeah,
it set that tone.
This year, Marvel Netflix has been on point. Yeah. Everybody's come with it.
So she's saying it's on point. So what do you think? What do you think about the future? Because we didn't talk about that on this.
Okay, so it's been said that Netflix canceled Iron Fist. They also canceled Luke Cage.
Come back. Please come back.
I'm not really tripping on this. I think this has to do more with Disney not renewing their contracts, but Netflix trying to save face by saying that they're canceling it. Because it's like you can't fire me, I quit. It's like, dude,
but I would think
Disney has been not renewing their contracts with you since early last year.
But I
would
think that Netflix would keep the shows until Disney cancels and make them be the bad guy. Because now Netflix is the bad guy.
Well, true. But I guess Netflix is trying to save face by it's a pride thing. But because remember when Disney bought Lucasfilm, they took Star Wars Clone Wars off of Cartoon Network. Because Cartoon Network is
Turner,
which is Cartoon Network is Turner, which is in turn Warner Brothers. Yeah. So you know that won't gonna happen. They was like, that's ours.
And where did they put it on? They put it on their network, the Disney Channel.
Yeah. They put the shows, the old episodes on Netflix, but now they put the last season 6 on Netflix, but now they have a last season that's going to be on their new streaming service, which is why Disney so they've just been. They've just not been renewing their contracts. So I think it's more of that than the shows being canceled.
So my thing is the contract for Luke and Iron Fist was only for 2 seasons? Or did they cancel before the contract?
Maybe they canceled it before the contract. I don't know, because the word is on Netflix's side is that there was supposed to be 3 seasons, and
for all the shows,
at least for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. I don't know about the other 2. Meaning Daredevil and
Jessica Jones already shot the 3rd season.
Well,
so that's coming out.
So never mind.
That's coming out regardless. Either way, Netflix is going. Netflix is not gonna say no. We're not gonna put the season out. They gonna put that season. They want that money back.
They gonna want that streaming. They gonna get that money. But it's weird because the story from the Netflix side is there was a battle between them and the writers on the length of the season.
Yeah. And which I thought I think some of those should be 10 seasons. Like 10 episodes, like how
Iron Fist was 10.
It's the first one that was 10. Everything else has been 10. Even Luke Cage, I felt it could have been 10. They could cut a couple of those episodes out.
Season 2 of Luke Cage, I wasn't mad at it. It didn't feel long to me. I felt like we got everything we needed. We got to see Bushmaster, why he was angry. We got to see Black Mariah, how she melted down, why she melted down. Nothing felt wasted. The only thing in Luke Cage season 1 that I felt was wasted, but even though it technically wasn't wasted, was the episode where they had to go down to the doctor and because I felt they could have done that in a way where they were still in New York, or done that in a way where they were like, yo, we just kind of speed past it.
Or the doctor was like maybe in like upstate New York.
Yeah.
Instead of driving all the way down to Georgia.
They go to Yeah, where they went to Georgia, I think.
Georgia.
Yeah, so it's like I thought that was the only one, but that's still like only what 1-2 episodes. That's still 11. Like Luke Cage was still solid.
But my thing is, I think they could.
And I mean, it's not that episode was bad. It was just
some fat. I think. Like
yeah.
making it 13 it's keeping with the TV rules. You know what I'm saying? They're not TV anymore. So
well, nah, TV rules. Network is more like 24 episodes.
No, I mean like sometimes when you start a season, it's like 13 episodes.
Yeah,
you get that, and then it's 22.
Oh,
and then 24.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Like I'm saying, like that. They're still keeping them like 13. Why is it 13 episodes?
I don't know. It's just their thing.
No, think about it. Like, why? What 13? Like, why is that a good number? Is it a good number to tell a story?
I don't know. It's just their thing because FX shows. Most FX shows do 10 episodes, but that's just FX's thing. You know what I'm saying? FX/Disney now. You know,
but FX is Disney now.
FX is owned by Fox, and Fox is now owned by Disney.
Well, not yet.
So
it's not fully like.
Well, I mean, it's
on
done.
its way, but
done.
it's not there yet.
I mean,
no. I thought Disney just had the Fox movie stuff.
The movies and TV go to Disney.
They have TV
Sports
too?
and news stay to Fox.
Oh, I didn't know it was TV.
Yeah.
So they have the Gifted and all those other shows that's on. Okay.
Yep. So we
what is Legion on?
Legion's on FX.
Okay, so they get that too. Okay.
So yeah. So I think it's more of a situation where Disney is starting to make moves to be like, look, we got our own streaming
You know what I
service
really
coming.
wish? I wish Marvel gets big enough where they can just become their own thing and be off of Disney.
Yeah.
But I think Disney's gonna ruin Marvel.
But Disney ain't never gonna let that go.
Disney's gonna ruin Marvel.
You really think so?
Yeah.
They ain't ruined them yet. Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? All the way through Infinity War.
Well, they weren't there for Iron Man, actually. Disney didn't own it.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. They came on with Infinity. It came on with Avengers.
Yeah. But I mean, even Avengers.
It was Marvel's. Well, Marvel became Marvel with Avengers.
Yeah, but they were under Disney. Disney owned them at that time. So I mean,
that's when they started owning them. When did they start owning them?
Disney owned.
I thought it was right after Avengers.
Let us know in the chat real quick when.
That.
Because I thought Disney bought Marvel
after they were successful.
Before Iron Man. But Marvel, the company, had already sold the rights of Hulk to Universal as far as distribution rights. That's what I thought. But I might be wrong. I know they bought them way early.
Iron Man was distributed by Paramount.
All right, so when did Disney come in?
So that's what I'm trying to say. They didn't come until a little bit later.
Well, I mean, still,
I think
they haven't ruined it.
No. I'm saying they came around. I think around Avengers, the first Avengers movie.
All right, let's look at MCU since Avengers.
No, what I'm saying is that there's gonna be a fatigue. I'm getting fatigued now with the Marvel movies. Yeah,
really,
I'm almost done. I think after the next Avengers movie, I'm done. There's way too many movies out now, man.
I'm one of those people. As long as it's good, I'm down.
I get that, but for me, it's like it's playing the same note on and on. These movies are starting to play the same notes now.
Really?
Yep. I'm becoming fatigued a little bit.
All right. When you say same note, expand on it. What do you mean by same note?
There's a Marvel formula now that all the movies have.
I feel like they're breaking from that though. I feel like they used that formula for like the first 2 phases, and now they're starting to break that. Like with Ant-Man, I think they're breaking that some. Black Panther, they're definitely breaking that. And Infinity War, they super broke it.
I don't know how long they can keep that up though.
Homecoming, which is technically Marvel.
What I'm saying,
I feel like they broke that too.
What I'm saying, for balance sake, they have to have one dud to keep them hungry.
Yeah, I mean they've had not really.
I'm talking about since Avengers, they need to have one dud.
I mean because people weren't.
What, Dark World?
Well, Dark World, but you also had Avengers 2, but that people were kind of like,
I don't know.
This is just a
I like
retread.
Avengers.
Yeah, I like the Avengers.
I like all
2
the movies actually.
I like the Avengers 2 as well, but there were a lot of people critically that were like, this movie, you just kind of did the same thing again. Like this, like Avengers 2 wasn't as good as Avengers 1. But it wasn't a dud. Like, I know what you mean by dud. You mean like this joint has to fail monetarily and critically.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that.
They have too much steam behind them to do it, to even think about it.
Also, they've been putting out good stuff.
The only thing I can think of will be Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
It's not. This is the reason why. No. This is the reason why. It's nothing that we can tie it to it yet. This is what I'm saying. It hasn't been presented in anything.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that it's cause think about it, Black Panther was debuted in something. Spider-Man debuted in something. See what I'm saying? That's the one character. Since Iron Man, since Thor's first movie, since Cap's first movie. This is the fourth time now. Guardians of the Galaxy they had.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
it's
saying
a little different.
Yeah, but it's a little different. But I'm saying in terms of like single characters, this is the first time since Captain America or Thor, because Thor was the third one, right?
Yeah.
Or was it Captain America? No, Captain America was the third movie. It was
Captain
Iron
America
Man,
was
Hulk,
right before Avengers.
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
Yeah.
So since we had that, now those first movies, Iron Man was great. Hulk was interesting.
I like
Thor's
Hulk for what it was.
Thor's cool, interesting with the wig and the blonde hair, blonde everything, blonde eyebrows. Weird. That was a little weird. Cap's movie solid. It's solid. That's solid first move. But it's rough. Those first moves are very rough.
I think if you go back and look at them, they're a lot better.
But I'm saying the only opportunity is this Captain Marvel movie to have that, where it might be Duddy, which is my uncle.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Duddy in Jamaica. Holla.
I agree, but I don't think. I think Marvel is too good now.
I'm saying is that I need it to happen for me to keep watching their movies. Because if you
so you want them to fail, so if they keep being good, you're like, I don't want to watch it.
I want at least one. You know, it's like somebody. It's like you want to see somebody. It's like you see, like you want to see Floyd Mayweather get knocked out at least once. Let me get that one knockout.
So you want them to fail
at least once.
Just a little.
Let it be Captain Marvel.
But Captain Marvel, they need Captain Marvel to be good.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Nobody's gonna care about her in the next Avengers.
They better rewrite it then. Better rewrite that movie.
What, rewrite it and make it bad?
No, write her out of it, or less of a role. Have Nebula kill Thanos. I don't know.
Well, Nebula does get the gauntlet in
Infinity Gauntlet.
Is it Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet? Yeah, Infinity Gauntlet. Nebula does, like, I think she tricks him into getting the gauntlet. It's been forever, man. I don't remember that stuff.
Yeah.
Comedy's convoluted. But anyway, guys.
Convoluted to death.
Yeah, super convoluted, especially once you start traveling through time. And then you add universes as well, and how time affects this universe but not the other one. Look, just guys, comics are convoluted. But thank you for hanging with us. We love Daredevil Season 3. Hopefully you do too. Holla at us. We're going to holla at you. In them comments down below, let's talk about Daredevil.
And hit that bell. So when we put it out, you know when it's coming out.
That's right. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Subscribe bell ring.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Yo, man, just taking it back, y'all. Taking it back. Yep, taking it back. But to my left, the esteemed colleague, Arckatron.
Hey, where can you find me? ARCKATRON.com. Everywhere. On all platforms, you can find me at Arckatron. Spelled the same way.
Check him out. Check out them beats. If y'all rhyming, holla at him. If y'all just want some tunes to jam to,
go to my website. Hey, and to my right.
Yo,
where can they
NERDSoul.
You?
NERDSoul. That's right. YouTube.com/NERDSoul.
Official.
Right there. Official, man. It's official. Also, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, @ThatNerdSoul. You can find your boy. Holla at me. Let's talk about The Gifted. Let's talk about Black Lightning. Let's talk about Greenleaf or Power, even though their joint ain't coming out until next year. But we can talk about all that good stuff. Now, if you like this duo right here, holla at us on Thursday night. We will be talking about Dilla Donuts.
J Dilla Donuts.
And Method Man's Takal.
Yeah.
So Thursday nights is called Beast Vibes Life. We get into hip-hop, a whole range of topics, and hip-hop news. So until then, this is from us to you saying thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, sharing, all that good stuff. And peace.
Peace.
We out. We out.
We out.
We out.